Obviously, a lot of history, a lot of backstory between these two teams, players who played together, split ways, drama, etc. There's even a full documentary about it.
Oh, top lane, don't miss it.
Don't worry. Wouldn't dream of it. Another Barrow Strike coming in a second. First blood. No, he hasn't got the damage. It's S4 and Crit who get the kill. They will get the revenge one on Jerex, but
Crit with another stun. That's a dead Grimstroke.
One or two more right clicks. He's got the early point in the Fiery Souls for the attack speed, and he finds the double kill on Crit's Lina.
1,000 gold on Lina.
Yep. Playing Sand King at level 6. Not going for the epicenter, so similar to the Tide, but Tide is holding a skill point, so if he wants to skill that Ravage, he can. Embers rotate in. Going for that early Sleight of Fist. Doesn't have any points in the Searing Chains, but level 4 Sleight of Fist does a lot of damage. Jerek's in some trouble as he gets stunned up. The cooldown follow-up is there, and this should be a kill, but if OG can cut it just to one loss, that damage from the coming out from the duo, more than enough to get the kill here. Now they're rotating in mid. Thompson has to be a little bit careful here. Does have that 4 points in Sleight of Fist with the Fire Remnants to get out of there. It's going to be another cooldown from Arteezy. He's looking for No Tail. Definitely looking like a dead Chen here. Doesn't have level 6, no Hand of God, but the Sand King shows up from the side, has got the epicenter fall for Burrow Strike. He defensively Astrals to keep himself alive. Fly going to take all of that damage here as Seb comes back looking for the OD. He's going to die, but he, in the process, gets the kill for Jerex. Use that to actually try and gank him just yet.
They're just giving him the mean look.
Yeah. Rotations coming in. A CS4 Thompson. He's hit level 8 now. Still not going for the Searing Chains. Wants to prioritize the more defensive build. So he's going to Remnant on forward. Has got the Ink Swell on now. This is not looking good for Fly. The cooldown being used as well. Thompson, Sleight of Fist is there with the Burrow Strike follow-up. They may get S4 as well. He's been silenced up now as well. Has got the Ravage if he can get rid of the silence. He's not going to get a chance to go for it though. Not sure it would have mattered too much as well, as Arteezy wasn't really in fighting shape there. But at the same time, EG. Talk about OG reading EG's movements. It goes both ways. They dire scan. They see this movement coming. Will they try and bait and take this fight? They need the Tide. The Ravage is coming. It's not quite here in time, perhaps. Arteezy's going to be careful. He's going to go down. He does not have a BKB yet. Tide's rotated in from the side, but they're going to throw out the Ravage, hit several. They kill off No Tail. He instantly buys back to come back into this fight. No Tail will be TPing back in as Thompson in the front lines with that Flame Gun. He's just so damn tanky, and the Sleight of Fist spam does so much damage at this stage of the game. They're going to look for a fourth kill here. They want S4, and there's just nothing EG can do to win this one. Another Burrow Strike from Seb, and they're going to finish off S4 as well.
Sumail bails them. He just TP stopped to pick up at least the bounty runes because this fight didn't go well.
He's in
already
trouble,
used
though.
the Blink Dagger and Astral. He's dead.
Yeah, he may have gotten a bounty rune, but he's getting some tips. OG. 4k gold lead. They just completely team wiped EG. They killed every single hero in the game.
Bottom lane.
They will lose Jerex. He gets caught left behind, but ultimately that is a support. Mr. Smokebreaker himself.
Oh, he only has a recipe. Gyrocopter getting closer. 600 gold away from it. The timing from OG is insanely good. BKB is up on Alchemist. They want to make something happen.
Yeah, they blink in with the stun, the Burrow Strike. They want to burst down Fly here. It is just an Ogre Magi, but on the back lines, they're going to throw out a Ravage here, trying to turn this one around here, but Thompson was inside the Astral, so he doesn't get hit by this. Ogre going to buy back, going to try to take this fight, but Thompson's just charging it forward. He remnants in aggressively, using the Sleight of Fist, constantly just nuking everyone
Seb's
down.
Gonna go
Epicenter with the blink in as well. Who's he going for? He splits the targets. Anna with the BKB, takes out the Lina, changes targets. Going to be a die back from Fly's Ogre. He goes down, and Seb's not done with S4. That's 4 dead. Seb gets tipped by his teammate as OG roll over EG. 4 heroes dead.
That's actually 5 dead because Ogre brought back and died instantly.
Crit gets out of there. Managed to maneuver his way through the trees getting out of there, but Arteezy not so lucky. He goes down top. That was with the BKB. Seb, Epicenter, Burrow Strike, completed Pipe of Insight.
It's looking all OG. Actually, it's 17,000 net worth lead for them.
At 21 minutes too. OG are playing such good Dota right now.
Now you can quote me on this one. The game is over when you have 1,000 gold lead per minute.
Yeah, well they're not there yet. They have a bit more to go. Just going to stand here and hit some buildings. The Sleight of Fist spam is just zoning them away. Arteezy may have a BKB, but he's already half health. He doesn't want to fight. With the constant chip damage coming out from Sleight of Fist, from the Stroke of Fate, from the Grimstroke, those long-range AoE nukes, may want to go for as well. A tier 1 and a tier 2. Arteezy playing a bit greedy, going for another creep wave. He may just have to BKB TP out. He gets caught by an unstable concoction. Burrow Strike follow up, and Arteezy is done for. And it's Dota plus 99%. EG,
it's not
what
bugged.
is the 1%?
Yesterday we had some bugs with 100%.
Well, there's 1% for EG, and they're going to have to dig deep to figure out where that 1% is. It is looking mighty difficult. They go in out, and he can't get the BKB off in time. He's getting chained, so this is the 1%. They take out the Alchemist. They start the fight off with a great kill on Alk, and they are going to repel OG here. Aegis expires as well. EG had picked their timing perfectly as the BKB Gyrocopter goes charging in. They're going to take out the Sank. D-Sentry while smoke. Not what you want to do, maybe.
Ember Spirit just scouting things out with Arcane Rune and Ags.
Oh, that's so cheeky. And now Thompson, he's maybe going to look to pick off Fly here. They throw him with the Blink Ravage. Can they actually bring down the Ember Spirit? He's getting bursted here with the Chen Heals. Is it going to be enough? They take out Thompson. Instantly buys back, but Arteezy's already in with the Flat Cannon and the BKB. He's going to delete the Sanking. Buybacks from OG. They want to take this fight, and with Anna's BKB on Alchemist, they should be able to have this one. Anna, can he stun off Arteezy? He jukes in the trees. Finds a new target. Can he blink out of this one? He gets Burrow Strike. The timing from Seb is perfect. As OG, they had to commit a couple of buybacks, but they do come out on top. And with Ravage down, with BKB Gyro down, I imagine they feel like they can actually break the high ground here.
Look at the Ember Spirit.
He's just gone balling in. Seb follows up, two-man Burrow Strike. Arteezy's got no BKB to defend himself. Zoom he's bought back. He uses defensive Astral, but I don't imagine Arteezy's got much of an escape. As soon as he comes out, he's popped like a piñata. Instantly has to buy back, but Anna
Gyro should be
back off.
I mean, Alchemist should be careful.
Just trying to see what they can force out here. But back in the mid lane, Alchemist, he's gone in with the big BKB. He's going on crit here. The right clicks with the BKB is going to be enough, and now Arteezy in trouble. He's been Abyssal Bladed up. He's locked in place. Where's the Bashes, says Anna. He doesn't quite find it. The Ravage is there, and Anna, he's got no buyback. He's going to be so careful not to go down here, but he's got so much health regen from the Chemical Raid. Sumail's wailing away on him. The right clicks. Is the Eclipse going to be enough? He doesn't have the damage. The cheese is there, and now Sumail getting bashed up. Stuns followed up, and GG! EG drop game one of this two-game series.
OG, they played so well.
This is a scary looking OG draft. With not to say there's anything wrong with EGs. You look at EGs and like Sven Bane, like this, they've got answers to the Jug with the Bane. They've got a strong lane with this Dark Willow Abaddon, at least we think they do. Brambles coming out just to try and mess with some of the last hits and secure this lane a bit. But here comes Jerax with these crits. If he gets the block in, he blocks his forward, doesn't hit him with the stun, but he's completely surrounded. Now he levels up the spin. They are looking for this kill, but Jerax saying very low. The Stroke of Fate is there, and Anna should be able to get the first blood. Gets the kill just before No Tail goes down. That's a shared bounty. We'll see a full-on tri-lane from OG. Thompson, is he going to get killed here by Sumail? The Decrypt is there. With a Nether Blast, one or two more right clicks, Thompson has a Tango. He tried to go for the tree block. Oh, that would have been so good if it worked. EG, 2k gold lead already. This laning stage has been very favorable for them with the kills they're getting, with the farm they're securing. Sven, Arteezy absolutely free farming, but they've got to be careful. Here comes Anna again in this bottom lane. He's got the Inkswell stun, and one or two more right clicks might be enough, but the stun immediately dispelled off by the Aphotic Shield, but the Blade Fury allowing him to chase through the Shadow Realm, and the damage from the magic is enough. Anna gets a healing ward in the trees here, so he's healing up, but he's completely trapped and surrounded. He's trying to turn and fight. The healing ward, not enough there, just level 1. And now No Tail, he needs to be careful himself.
No Tail is dead.
Yep.
If Earthshaker doesn't have a Fissure, he does.
Got a totem followed up by Fissure. They are looking to turn this one. No Tail with the Inkswell stun. He's got one kill. He's getting a second. This healing ward is causing all kinds of problems. The Stroke of Fate as well. No Tail with the double kill.
Abaddon had the Aphotic Shield ready. Bane is just guarding it. He can easily gank the side lane.
Uh-oh. No Tail. This is not a lane you want to really be in at this point if you're OG, but that's why they send their 5 position down there.
Yeah, that's going to be a free tier 1 tower on the bottom lane.
Looks like Arteezy is looking to come in from behind. They're just going to go diving for this kill. Sleight of Fist to start with some damage. The Fissure will catch them out a little bit here. Remnant on forward. Arteezy's got the stun, and this should be a dead No Tail. He goes for one last Stroke of Fate, but won't get a chance to...
You can see what kind of game OG is playing right now. Well, can you? I mean, they don't have a single observer board over the river.
They've gone in on No Tail here with the grip here. No Tail is staying alive here. The RP comes just to cancel that grip, although it was about to wear off. Sumail's going to be a little bit careful. Gets caught by the Inkswell stun. Is he going to go for this kill? Has a Sleight of Fist. Cancels the salve. Sumail isn't going to commit for the kill. Jerax making a fairly bold move into this enemy jungle. Just trying to scout out some of these stacks to see what's going on. Sven's turning this on with the stun though. Have they got any follow-up lockdown? Doesn't look like it. The Bane not quite here, at least not right now. Jerk's charging on forward, has the turn. They're trying to bait out this borrowed time. Echo Slam comes in, doesn't do a whole lot of damage, barely clips Arteezy, and S4 borrowed times it off here as Arteezy does pop the God Streak. Is he going to look to go in and fight? The Skewer is there, followed by Navi, but the Fear! It stops the Omni Slash, that saves their lives here. They could still look to turn this one around. Anna goes in with the Healing Ward, but without the Omni Slash on the RP, Crit saves the day. The Healing Ward gets sniped as well by Sumail. He does manage to dodge the stun from the Stormbolt here as Anna goes charging forward here. The Blade Fury damage should be enough with the Omni Slash follow-up. He doesn't even need the Omni Slash. He finds it now, he gets the double kill. Anna playing this fight so incredibly well in the back lines. He's been nightmared up though.
Sumail
still
chasing.
Kill. Looks like Anna's going to be back to safety as Sumail. Yeah, he's going to slide a fist down the Pugna. You know, scout here.
Now
he's
they
inside.
know.
Yeah.
But it's going to be too late.
Thompson. He
Fear.
heads himself out. They need to get that Fear in soon. I believe they're going to be a little bit too late here. Can Crit get in on time? He's got a Blade Fury as well if he needs to use it. Anna's trying to get it low. There is going to be a Remnant into the pit. He comes in too late. Anna's already got it. Anna picked up the Aegis as well as the Roshan kill. And OG want to take this fight. Now they've got an Aegis. They take out the Dark Willow to start the fight. Arteezy comes in the backline, goes on the Pugna, but the problem is he's got no solution for the decrypt. There's no BKB. He's been RP'd now as well. The RP catches out a couple here. Anna charging forward. He's still got Omni Slash, but he doesn't want to commit that on Sumail, but he does once he's burned his mana. He knows there was no fire running out. He burned his mana with the Diffusal Blade. He's killed off 3. S4 now in trouble. No borrowed time available. They're killing him one by one. Jarek tips S4. I think they know this Swede has no escape to the Diffusal Blade slow. S4 is going to be the 4th casualty. Arteezy got RP'd. He does survive, but that's because OG were focusing on the rest of the kills. See Anna take an uncontested tier 2 tower top. Sven doing what he can mid. He's got the Blink Dagger, so not the easiest here to go find. Arteezy, it feels like the same problem as last game. A very different game overall, but it's this BKB timing of his that just comes a little bit too late. He needed it like for that fight there in order to take a team fight.
Either that or a Baron needs to take care of him.
Yeah. And again, he can't really defend. He's gone in on the backlines here. He's looking for the Pugna. Can he finish him off? Thompson. He's got a decrypt to help him out. He's got the ward on the high ground as well as a life drain. He's got the double life drain as well with the soul bite. He's healing so much because of this. S4's borrowed time comes up, but Thompson's back to full health. And they've lost the Shaker though, but OG still want to take this fight with the Aegis in hand. Unfortunately for them, EG repositioned on the high ground. The 2-man stun coming out with the Stormhammer, and Arteezy's absolutely deleted 7. The Aegis popping on Anna means he could be in trouble when he comes out of this one. There's no Fiend Script to deal with him. The Omni Slash is there. He's bouncing around. He's not actually going to get the bounce into the 3 heroes. He goes for the Blade Fury TP instead.
They're still chasing. Do they have it? Yes.
Yep.
There's the Yule Scepter.
And EG, ultra kill for Arteezy. Well,
Soul Ring active called Sacrifice.
okay.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, smoking Anna leading the way, finds Fly. He's going to instantly delete him. As Arteezy jumps on the backlines, he gets the 2-man stun, but the RP is there just to come around. The Omni Slash is going to go on through doing some good damage here. Fear looking for the backlines, will catch out a couple. Actually catches out Anna as the Omni Slash wears off, but Arteezy is so incredibly low, looking for a blink out, I imagine. Or even a blink back in. Thompson, he gets killed off by Arteezy's Stormhammer. Jug. Looking for gun down crit here. Anna needs a couple more right clicks, but he's being gripped up now. Skewer is there, cancels the Fiend Script. Nicely played by Magnus, keeping him alive. As that's going to force out a Remnant just to escape here. Seb charging on forward. They should be able to at least finish off the Bane here. And Jarex knows that's a dead Bane. He's looking for more. He blinks past, but there's no fresh targets to go for. But this Roche fight is going to be so hotly contested. Fighting around Roshan, this is where buybacks really come into play. And Pugna, buyback on cooldown means Thompson has to play this Roche fight incredibly cautiously. Oh, Sumail's just going to go remnanting in. They get the 2-man roots. Is there a fear to follow it up? You betcha. Catches out 2. Jarex is in trouble. He's been taken out by Arteezy. Instantly buys back, but they've also lost No-Tail, who does not have a buyback. And Thompson, we talked about his buyback stats. He's dead for 75. This could be EG securing themselves Roshan. Anna's been slept up. Is there a Fiend Script? It's on cooldown. It's already been used. Anna's got the Blade Fury.
Anna still has ulti.
Yeah.
Ember Spirit's out of the Remnant.
Yeah, they throw out the RP. That's going to be a nightmare to try and save him. Sumail's out of mana. Sumail's dead, and they're going to lose Sven as well. Anna with a double kill for his team. Only got the 1 kill. Godlike streak on Arteezy is ended as S4 does not have borrowed time, and the Blade Fury is just going to look to chase him down. Jarex with the stuns. His buyback coming into play there.
They should go straight into Roche Pit. They still have a healing ward.
You've got to burst
this
him now.
Lotus Orb is doing God's work because Sven can't really throw
He's
a
out
stun.
of mana. Sven, he's down to 150 mana. He can't actually take this fight, even if they don't kill him. Arteezy's forced back to Fountain, so I think OG may try and take this Rax. The problem is no one can really wake him up. If Magnus wakes him up, he probably dies for it. So you let Anna take the Rax here. He's got Blade Fury if you want to use it now, but Seb hiding in the trees, he gets the RP on the back line. This Hura in forward, they're going to throw it on Omnislash. Arteezy does get the BKB off, but he's dying to the Omnislash. Arteezy's been bashed up as well. It's a dieback, he's beyond godlike, and it absolutely destroys them on the back line. Sumail, he's trying to do what he can. He's gone in 1 versus 3. He's lost his Willow. That's a dieback from Crit as well, and Sumail is in all sorts of trouble. EG running out of lives. They're just all dead. They're soul bound up. 2 of them linked together. The Skewer are going to push them as well, and it looks like EG, they're down to their last lives here. They buy back on the Ember Spirit. S4 gets taken out as well. He's got no buyback. Jerix is invis in the backline with the Shadow Blade. He stuns up Sumail once, gets the second stun as well. That's an instant dieback from him, and I think this is GG. EG have been 2-0'd by their nemesis. OG take them out once again. It's a bit of deja vu from the last time these two teams met at TI.
Al can match into Mag. Oh, he's going to lose against Slark and Lifestealer. Oh. Because, I mean, the thing is like everyone's so mechanically gifted.
Yes, I would agree.
At this tournament. I feel like skill-wise, everyone's quite close. Schofield might be in trouble here. Zayek is trying to catch up to him, but there's still... Oh, he didn't make it over. It's okay. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. Schofield, at the end of the day, is just trying to set up Wizard chasing you down.
Yeah, it was like the kings of that were like Uni and YYF. You remember YYF from IG?
Yeah.
That guy was the god of... He was my favorite player for... And I didn't even play off lane.
Skewer out. Schofield is going to get a little bit caught here and might actually be chased down underneath the tower. Yeah, the last nuke from the Oracle is going to be good enough.
Whisper decided that he was going to fight Crystallized, and let me tell you,
Blizzy, they dropped the sentry underneath the tree area, and Blizzy's trying to fight it right now. He spotted it, but he doesn't actually kill it fast enough.
With any sort of start or levels, this hero becomes like so impossible to stop.
Dude, you see all these stacks? Yeah. They're going to take all of them.
Yes, they need these too.
Oh, no. This is just a disaster. Infamous, they got to find a way to get over here and actually put a stop to this, but Magical is so strong, nobody can actually challenge him. As you can see, Stinger immediately goes down. Chris Luck and Schofield are both in trouble here. Schofield unable to make it over the cliff. Probably wouldn't have mattered against a Brood anyway.
Yeah, and this is what I was talking about, like with Navi, with Magical having to be the person to win. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell, but...
Yeah.
Remember when I called them bad, and then they beat EG? That's not the case.
Seneko, he will at least get picked off. Infamous, they lost.
Loud Centaur-like hero?
Magnetar.
Magnetar?
He wasn't.
Oh.
They're going to be able to get the disruption on Magical, but Stinger is just going to die to the Broodlings, and they don't have a good enough lockdown against this Broodmother. He just danced around the trees for a little bit, now he's going to turn back. Chris Luck will take all those Spiderlings, at least, from the Dark Pact, but he's actually out of mana. He's in big-time trouble. He has another round of Phase Boots coming up, and he's going to have to somehow juke a Broodmother. You can't actually do that. Oh!
Catch up through getting all these kills. So pretty much, you're not getting the levels that you would normally get. So you're stuck with like level 4 power for a really long time and no other abilities. Which is like the real problem with the hero.
That was not the ice shard he was hoping for. Was trying to separate Elder Titan from the rest of the team. Seneco's going to be in a bit of trouble here. He does not have his level 6 yet, but they turn around and just blow up Whisper real quick. Chris Luck is still going to be able to finish off Seneko. In fact, Zayat, who's trying to help him out, may be in trouble as well unless Crystallize. He's going to make sure everything's going to be just fine. The Radiant's burning Chris Luck, so he's not actually regenning enough to continue to try and fight it.
I think it made the game, it changes the way that you have to play the game.
They're going to try and blow up Seneko. Seneko protecting himself against magic damage, but Whisper with the Walrus Punch.
One more.
Oh, they're going to be able to find Magical here. Thought he was just going to be able to get a Glib, but that's exactly where Hector was. But a stun hitting all 5. Magical is still stuck on the cliff, though, and they will be able to hit him with the Skewer, just RPM to make sure he can't actually escape, and they'll give the kill to Hector.
I feel like he should have TP'd out.
Yeah, he had a moment.
He had a moment. I mean, you're ET stun 5 heroes.
Yeah,
that is.
You definitely had a moment.
You had a moment, dude.
Stinger. Whisper turning back in, thinking about going for the snowball here. Isn't actually going to get close enough to the pickup.
Hits him again. Is there any sort of follow-up? No.
Whisper is still going to be in trouble here as he's going to snowball over to the neutrals, giving himself vision off the ice shard. That was nice. That was well played.
Going to continue to farm up these creepers. Does have his ulti, so here's absolutely nothing right now. As I think we have this AC. They have to be careful here. They're doing a great job of keeping up in farm relatively. And really, the way that the Slark hero, I think it could potentially work is they're going to get into a fight here.
Through, but Crystlock's going to take a lot of damage to start this one out. In fact, he's pretty low on mana as well. The Shadow Dance being used, but Hector is very strong. He's got the Radiance, and he's already trying to deliver some damage out onto this Elder Titan. But there's just not enough heroes to be able to support him. He's going to pop into that catapult and get a little bit of a refresh there as Whisper just fully commits to kill that Elder Titan. But Infamous, the rest of this lineup, superior map control.
They took every
more
stack.
Towers, more stacks taken.
This is what they meant by Hector just being a beast.
Well, they are going to be able to pick off Stinger here, but
Dude, Hector is,
I mean,
no matter what he gets 200 CS by like the 20-minute mark. And so far so good as Blizzy's going to jump in. There's no detection for him right now. The Rage is going to get dropped as Hector in the middle of all of this doesn't want to be anymore.
Yeah, Crystlock is also in that same situation. They're going to try and blow up Sneko. They do manage to do that at least, but Whisper doesn't have a way out of this one. Tries to go for the Ice Shards, but of course that's not going to block Magical, who just walks over those little igloos and just keeps on moving. But Hector, he's plenty strong, and so is Crystlock. He's stolen some of the stats. It's just the supporting crew. The stun! The neutral creep started playing with Infamous, and now all of a sudden a big stun allows an opening for Crystlock and Hector maybe be able to win out this fight. They've taken away the Aegis. They're going to go for the Elder Titan. They also have the Shrine still up. Magical trying to challenge Crystlock. He wants to be able to take away that mana, but underneath the Shrine, he's not going to be able to burn him out. Now the RP on top of Magical, the stacks building up for Crystlock. That's going to be the kill. Elder Titan's not going to be able to get away either. Hector chases him down.
Changing implications.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, I'd be so upset if I was
just want to fight before the bounty roots are spawning. So this is going to be a huge one. We're going to try and get up the bounties first, but Crystallize is going to be able to get two.
They're going to get a whole matches up so well as a core because he comes with his own disable mechanic and pounce.
Yeah.
The diffusal just adds to his agi. He doesn't need it like a disable such as the Broodmother does.
Yeah.
And the Broodmother, of course, she has a lot of mid-game items. They're going to get Stinger for free, but at this point they're just sacrificing their other side heroes. They do have to be a little bit careful about this as Whisper going to get gone on. He's going to throw out the Walrus Punch, but
actually doing a lot of damage to Magical, but unfortunately there's no one there to follow it up, and Magical with that lifesteal is just going to stick on top of him. Now Crystlock might be able to catch somebody as Hector's already done so. Coming in from behind goes for Sneko, who's forced to ult himself. Crystlock with the Infest, and
that's pretty big. That's your 10-second BKB charge. Sneko does live because he had a salve.
Oh no!
Oh, is that the AC? It's Alchemist. The gold lead, it happens in a hurry.
Yeah. Oh, and a Deso for the toss. That is some heavy burst damage. They're going to be able to get the Force Staff out for Blizzy, so he's definitely going to string Infamous along here for a long time. Crystlock is instead going to try and turn his attention over to Sneko. Sneko, who had blown his false promise earlier, doesn't have it to provide that save this time around.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We're seeing this mid-tower defense. This would be so big for the map control aspect. We talked about how good it is to gain control back to the Brood.
Challenging Crystallize a little bit while Crystlock is going to be forced back, but they jump in, do manage to get the Burrow Strike on Hector before the range. Crystallize already taking so much damage. Walrus Punch, he will be able to get Force Staff away. Sneko finally forced to use that false promise, but an immediate halberd comes out as he's Hector the ult to protect himself, but Hector, he's now left without a rage and caught by the Burrow Strike plus the epicenter. Navi are able to take him down. They may still lose their tower because right now they're looking for kills as Magical's already been able to slow down the Shadow Demon, is hoping to be able to catch up to that Slark, who still has his Dark Pact and actually going to try to go back for Crystallite with the Whisper coming in with the Walrus Punch. They're going to try for that kill. He's got the RP, locking down the two with the Alchemist as well as taking the Empower, doing so much damage. Doesn't quite finish up Blizzy or Magical, so now Crystallite is just going to have to go for some of the backline heroes in Sneko. Try and get out, but no, the pounce right as he tries to jump in. Blizzy blocks him off with the Burrow Strike. Blizzy's still going to actually die, doesn't get the disarm off in time, and Crystallite jumping inside the base, TPing out. They don't have
he's
RPing around Centaur camps.
They have to be together, though.
Crystallite is getting so strong right now. He's got an MKB. Magical cannot fight him anymore, especially with the big Walrus Punch that's about to come in. They have to throw out the false promise to be able to save him. Crystallite is going to be forced to use his BKB. Doesn't get the pounce onto Blizzy. Magical turning back, though, fighting and killing some of the supports. Already the Shadow Demon and Whisper's off-lane Tusk is dead. Target instead gives up his life to try and save Hector, who now has a Rage TP.
That was so greedy from Hector.
Yeah.
There's no reason for his or his Magnus to have to die here. And this is sort of sloppy. Like, as soon as he snowballs in, he's dead. Like, against other heroes, the Ice Shards would be very good, but Brood doesn't care.
So how much longer do you have if you're chain stun onto Chris Luck? He's dead.
He's dead.
That's a big kill. They've struggled. How long do they have?
I think the timer sort of reset with the level 20 that's just been picked up on the Brood and the Agents.
Okay.
And the pickup on the Slark.
Oh, trying to hit the fast burrow strike on Hector, but he immediately responds with the rage, disarms the Brood Mother, so he doesn't actually get any of that lifesteal timing. And the quick infest into Schofield as his Lincolns gets popped. He's able to protect himself. They're going to try and go for Schofield here, take out that big RP monster. The backline, though, Whisper tried to commit to Seneko, thinking his Walrus Punch was going to be enough to blow that hero up, but it wasn't. And now Hector's forced to fight alone. Disarm, onto the Alchemist, but again, Navi are just looking at everybody else except for Hector. They're going to kill the Shadow Demon here again. They're going to buy back onto Whisper. Whisper trying to make its way in, tries to go for the snowball. The Gold Scepter, he's going to be able to protect the Sand King, and they just immediately jump down Whisper. Infamous are bleeding out heroes, and now 3 of them without buyback. This is just going to be Navi running through buildings.
I would like to see Navi just go for the game end at this point.
I think so. Hector. His rage is only going to last so long here. He does have a Lincoln, though. That's they're going to be able to Yule's pop it, get the Burrow Strike, and the follow-up stun in from the Elder Titan, but the Slark is back. They can't overextend themselves immediately. Cheese being used by Blizzy. They're going to go for that pesky little Oracle, force him to use False Promise on himself, and still kill him. But Navi only able to get the melee barracks so far. As it seems like, even though it was just the 2 cores, they kind of ran out of steam with all the abilities they used earlier. And the RP, they'll use it to kill the Elder Titan.
That gold lead was 1k at one point.
Yeah.
Now it's care, but they're finally going to take a 5-on-5. We'll see if it's a little bit too late.
Navi are in a really good position. They're going to break the smoke while staying on the high ground, but they immediately spot Hector. That's not the target they want to go for, especially with the Lincolns and the Rage. Unstable Concoction managed to throw it out, gets the 2 backline heroes too. They managed to control up both Whisper and the Shadow Demon. They fall immediately now. It's a 3 versus 5 with Hector trying to chase down Seneko, but he hides so well. He's going to immediately have to invest inside of Chris Luck. They do manage to chase down Schofield, so that's 3 dead. It's only these 2 cores trying to get away. The TP out with the Lincoln.
He uses
Nice. That was a slick little play from Infamous, but Blizzy should have been able to stop it with the Yules. Yeah, maybe they feel like they're farther behind than they are. They just didn't know when to switch it up.
And now it's becoming the network difference.
RP on it too, that's a big one. Look at that with the Empower.
That's a gem.
You always have that power, and yeah, that's a gem. Run back and collect the creep wave, and they've got a double Siege Wagon push at mid. This is sick.
Yes, and like I said, they need to play with urgency, and they're doing so. As the Courier gets killed again,
but does have another round of webs that's going to chase him down. Stinger
is dead.
Is definitely dead. The question is whether or not Magical's going to get caught, because he's microwaving those spiders and doesn't pay attention to his own hero enough, and he gets caught. And Stinger actually got away because of that. Being fearless.
They don't have the RP available, so they have to be careful here. I think they should just be happy with getting these tier 3 towers out.
Hector.
Yes, get out.
Get out. He's going to be Lincoln's up. Doesn't actually have a rage, but
they should really begin to get out.
Yeah, Crystallize is really pushing his block right now. He's going to go for the fight onto Crystallize. Does manage to get the pounce onto him. Double force stats get him out of that one, though. Hector is trying to finish up that range barracks, but they see the spider is back. Like, there's no reason not to do anything else, especially with Roshan coming up.
Look at this.
Oh, in the area. Schofield, good positioning to be able to get a good RP, but he's spotted immediately by Zayak, and they're trying to deal with that ward, but instead he's going to be stunned up. Burrow Strike in Blizzy. Nice stun into the back line. Hit Stinger as well. That's going to be 2 supports already dead on the side of Infamous. Whisper is fully committed to Crystallize, but there's the save from Seneko, and a save on Seneko with a beautiful force staff coming out from Blizzy. Burrow Strike in is going to be able to catch this Lifestealer, and Infamous, they pushed it. They tried to hit a range barracks instead of backing up and just hitting gold. It's actually going to be going back for Mjolnir. Top. Why is he going back? Oh, okay. Still going to go for it. Blizzy's going to Yule Scepter. Whisper. Doesn't have a snowball target. He's going to be controlled up here with the RP onto 2 with the Unstable Concoction as well. Crystallize. He's going to stun himself. He's in trouble, but there's going to be the save from Seneko just in time. The False Promise, and actually with Ghost Scepter, he may live for a while. The block in from the Ice Shark.
The Ice Shark hurts him.
Hector doesn't actually get to him while Crystallize runs down some heroes with that Radiance, but it looks like the Elder Titan's going to be left behind. He doesn't have a way to be able to get away as he's burned out of mana. Seneko just running farther and farther away away from his team, so they're able to get out while bottom lane is being gone on by Magical with the spiders. They're actually able to cut through this backdoor protection so quickly. That is going to be Aegis, though.
They have bashes for him.
They do have bashes. He has his BKB. They're going to be able to get that bash, though. He doesn't actually have the active the Abyssal Blade, so they're not going to be able to get it. Plus, they have to go over to the other side where the tier 3's already dead. Hector trying to deal with Crystallize right now, but he's just going to kite him around. His Magical might try and go back into that bottom lane. But Crystallize first has to get away from Hector as he's going to use that Heaven's Halberd. Hector has the Abyssal Blade active coming up, and he's got a Lincoln, so Blizzy has to find a way to be able to break that Lincoln and get the stun for Crystallize to get out, but he doesn't have it in time. Blizzy may still be caught as well. He's got the Yule Scepter on himself. Blink Dagger up, Cheese as well, but neither one is going to go in time. As Hector finishes him. He just pulled him so far away from his team and the spider.
Hector's actually just going to go for it.
Okay.
He's going to get the range racks. He's all by his lonesome, does not care. Right now, only 2 heroes up on the side of Navi.
Oh, he got a BKB in his backpack, so now when he pops this rage, he can always swap something in to keep that magic immunity going.
Infamous is just going for it right now. The buyback from Crystallize, and now this means go.
This could be the way they win the game, or this could be the way they fall. Infamous. Yeah.
I just want this game to go on forever now.
It has been a really fun start to this series, that's for sure. As Chris Luck, he's going to try and pounce on a Magical here. Magical actually taking dumpstering amounts of damage, and Chris Luck might be able to finish him up with the false promises there.
Oh,
Seneko always able to provide the save, but the Science just blows up Stinger. He just got snapped, huh? Oh, Zyaki gets a little bit too far forward, almost immediately gets Abyssal Bladed. The RP being threatened by Schofield, but wasn't close enough to catch Crystallize. Crystallize is going to pop out with an unstable concoction. Lincoln's being blown on the 2 heroes. They're going to try and hit Hector, but he rages up. Magical. He's blown his ultimate, so Infamous, another opportunity for them to just back up and reset. But a scythe being used. Magical trying to protect himself, but dodges the pounce. And they're just breaking these Lincolns.
Schofield right now. They're saying he's stunned. We can fight.
Yeah, and Zykon's going to try and run forward. The RP, he managed to get the knock too. Immediate buyback from the Broodmother. A nice Burrow Strike walking down the 2. They're trying to go for Chris Luck. Forced out defensive. Protects him, and Chris Luck is able to get away from Magical, who's now going to get skewered back by Schofield, bringing them away from Chris Luck, away from the carries, but not away from Hector, who's surrounded by 4. He will get Abyssal Bladed up. Now he's dead. Whisper's trying to get out, but no snowball for him. He's going to get beaten down by Crystallize. No buyback on Hector
right now. Maybe he thought that there was, by chance, a bounty rune. He was trying to get it back for Whisper.
Yeah, 170 gold. That's all he needed.
That was one of those missions where, I mean, that ward doesn't really do anything.
Schofield trying to get the skewer back, misses.
Also doesn't have a buyback, of course, just used it, and they're going to send in their 1 hero that does.
He's going to try and get a little bit of stat sealing onto Crystallize and force out the false promise. That's a good start to this fight, especially with Magical being slowed down. It gets Abyssal Bladed up, but the BKB protects him, and now the Shadow Demon's gone out of this fight as well. 2 versus 5. Chris Luck bringing more and more stats. 87 agility being stolen. You can see how quickly he's able to do damage to Crystallize, but he's just going to go in and out, poke and prod at him. There's the skewer onto Crystallize. Blizzy trying to protect him, breaks the Lincolns, but the BKB is activated by Chris Luck. They won't be able to chain stun him, and they have to get out. Crystallize blinks backwards, does get the Abyssal Blade onto Blizzy, looking to be able to lock down that hero. He actually gets hit by the snowball. They don't have the vision. Going to be able to go for it. Whispers in deep. He has the BKB, trying to chase down any hero. Look for a Walrus Punch. He's forced to use it on the Broodmother instead. Infamous have to back up. No, they're going to keep going, and Seneco's out of position. Crystallize finds another one. They've stolen so many stats that Navi, they have to retreat. This Slark is a menace for Crystallize. He saw how much he's getting chunked by Chris Luck, and he may not be able to depend on this Oracle for the next fight as he's down for 60 seconds. So without that false promise, he has to have a way to be able to reset.
The false promise has been instrumental in saving him against the 2 cores, and now K1, Hector, just beating on this melee racks. This bottom rack's being pinged out too. They're going to split their attention, try to force Navi into a fight. You can see that Navi, they don't want to take an engagement 4-on-5. They don't have the buybacks on the cores.
There is still a tier 2 up in the top lane, so Infamous are not going to be able to go for Megas during this 30 seconds. That the Oracle is down, and I don't think they should really go for tier 4s either.
You don't really know with Infamous, though.
Yeah.
They just decide to go for it anyways, but...
He actually, because of his buyout...
They say Whisper never has buyback.
Yeah.
He's had a rough one.
That's super weird.
Yo,
that
they dropped the double ward too. They've created the eyes.
Oh, they're going to be able to make the initiation on Hector, and he's actually getting beaten down too fast, but there's the disruption to be able to save him. RP! Oh, Schofield didn't actually get the blink out. Whisper! He's going to try and finish up Blizzy. Does manage to get him the Burrow Strike, trying to get him away. The kick out on the Alchemist. Whisper, he's going to be able to get out. No, he's scythed up by stuff.
Oh man, I can't believe he decided to try to go for the TP.
Field in that same
He's
position
gonna stop to farm again,
and he's gonna hit some creeps. He knows Blizzy's up here.
His team is fighting on this left side here. He no longer has
Broke the
Aegis.
Lincolns, managed to get the Burrow Strike, but the Dark Pact was there. Crystallized, stuns
He's gonna
himself, and
stun
Infamous. They're gonna come back in. Whispers looking for his opening. He's gonna go for Magical. That's gonna be the Aeon Disc popped as both of the cores are now gonna turn and fight. Magical trying to get away from Whisper. Schofield being hit by the range right now is unable to blink in. Snako has an Aeon Disc himself, as well as Ghost After. That's gonna buy him some time. Where is he gonna use that false promise? Actually already used it, be able to protect one of the cores. Crystallizes now managed to bring down the Magnus. No RP here. It gets kicked away. Now he's isolated. That's exactly why Crystalline and Hector run down to the river and make sure that he's gonna be finished off. And now they march towards the base. They've blown their buybacks. They want Navi to do the same here. They're gonna be able to find Zayek. A beautiful ice shards, but of course Dav over gets him a little bit farther away from Crystalline, back to the base, back to safety. So Infamous definitely have their buybacks on the most important heroes left.
But for Navi, I mean, Crystallize not having it is so massive.
Yeah.
They've got to play so careful here.
Oh, trying to go for the Burrow Strike. Immediately gets Walrus punched up. Yule Scepter on himself. Doesn't have a Sandstorm. Has a blink. Unable to get it off in time. Goes to the defense play. He's have to go in. RP. Magical trying to go in deep, but Schofield pops the Refresher. Has a second RP to be able to lay it down, but he doesn't have to because the Abyssal play. They have another buyback. This is going to be one of the last buybacks coming out from Navi right now.
They still have the buyback.
He has it. And Infamous not overextending themselves. Just going for the objectives
They
right
have
now.
RP. They want to take this fight. They have RP.
They have RP with the Refresher used by Schofield. He can go back in.
out of mana.
That's why Navi are trying to actually separate so much, but Schofield doesn't actually have a whole lot of mana to work with right now. Whisper immediately jumping onto Blizzy. Blizzy trying to make his initiation once again. He still has that chase. He's going to activate the chase, but it doesn't matter. 100% to 0. Instantly, his Whisper punches him up and down he goes. Seneko forced to use the false promise on himself. Hector forces that out of him, then turns back into the Megas. Aeon Disc getting popped by Crystalline. They're going to go for this melee racks, but they still have the glyph the entire time. Navi held on to that one, but they have to take the 4 versus 5, and Chris Luck and the rest of Infamous know it too. They see the opportunity. They're going to be able to get the Megas on Stomp, landing on it too, but Hector has the rage to be able to slow down Crystallize. He can't quite get on top of Chris Luck in time. The Dark Pact protects him, gets in front of him though, manages to get the Abyssal Blade, lock down the Sluck. He's dead. Same goes with Whisper. 2 dead, 3 dead actually on the side of Infamous. 2 of them have
Battleblade allows you to reset the fight a little bit more as Infamous. They're going to go for the win right now. They know there's no buybacks. Only available on their ET.
Taking down the first tier 4. A team that started off their first day 0-2 against OG. May just be able to find their first win of the tournament by bringing down Navi in this first game, but it's going to take a lot of discipline here. Blizzy trying to make the initiation, trying to go for Hector. Crystallize follows that up, go immediately go for the back line, but Singer protects himself with a Ghost Scepter. Crystallize still has any on this. The Pulse Promise is going to be used on him. They try and go for the control as best as possible. How much can this heal do for him? They actually managed to kill Schofield. He had no buyback as well. They're doing a ton of damage to Crystallize, and it will be enough. He will pop. The regen wasn't good enough for him. He doesn't have a buyback either. Zayek's going to fall as well. He does have a buyback. They have to be able to deal with Magical though. Magical can still output the damage to slow down Infamous and keep them from finishing up this throne. It's a 4 versus 4.
There's no RP though. This is their best
They
opportunity.
will be able to make their initiation, but he had an Aeon Disc. Meanwhile, the rest of the team's just hitting out the throne. Hector says, damn it, we're not going for heroes, we're going for buildings. It's already down to half health. It's falling fast, and they can't stop it. Navi call it like that. Can't stop this game any longer. We can't defend the throne. Infamous, they manage.
Warlock. A pretty passive. Okay, so the one thing about Navi's drafts, it feels like they really love the save. You're terrible, and like, you know, I'm actually
We gonna lose Stinger? Or we? Sorry, not Stinger. Stinger's right now the one just trying to catch the Earth Spirit and set up Whisper. And now that Whisper's here, he actually has the level 1 split Earth to make sure they get 1 stun into the follow-up chain stun from Schofield, and
they've surrounded him.
Oh, they're gonna give it to Whisper.
Oh, they're core givers. Divide them.
Secret, Yapsor's taking the last hit with Fate Bolt every time.
Yes, he's a Fate Bolter. I mean, I admire it. What an alpha play, as Magical is in fact top. They've switched things around so that Crystallizes one-on-one against them.
Disruption into spin. Zayd's trying to get the roll away, but is hit by Schofield's impale.
Dude, what a stun.
The Earth Spirit dies
And they give him the last hit again.
And Blade Fury, and it's not enough damage. Schofield's going to be the one who dies instead if he does get hit by Zayd's one more time, but he won't. He has the boots to be able to counteract that Orb of Venom, dodges the roll-in, and Schofield's fine. He laughs his way to safety. Meanwhile, over the top lane, Whisper trying to get the kill on Seneko, activates the Fairy Fire, but it's not enough to live.
I think he's getting frustrated. This lane's not fun to be in right now. The bottom lane, they made the classic mistake of thinking Ench was a killable hero.
Yeah, dude. It's not. They just max out. You think like, oh, we don't have it.
Oh, what?
What happened? Dude, I caught so many kills in game 1.
I mean,
missed, like,
I can't
one
blame
of
you
them,
for that.
but, like, what? All right, well, Crystalline's just turned around on a gank, killed the Broodmother,
With no stun.
and killed, he killed the assassin. Now he has level 6. Dude, fighting Alchemist under Acid Spray is actually so hard.
Yeah, but you had to stand under it to die.
Yeah. Whisper's gonna die here. At the same time, they do manage to kill the Earth Spirit again, but Hector's gonna get traded out for it, so this time around.
This game, he got the Radiance around 11 minutes. With that bonus, we'll see if it speeds that timer up a little bit more.
Plus the fact that he's a successful mid lane. Is that better for Alk than safe lane? Right, just
yeah.
'cause the experience.
The levels, man.
What is that?
People are just dying. I feel like Jug was unkillable.
Yeah. Apparently not. And Seneko, well, it's definitely killable. His heal is actually doing him a lot of work, but eventually they should be able to run him down. This damage over time, bit by bit, is being counteracted by the Shadow Word, and Whisper's actually taking so much damage to roll in. They Fatal Bonded as well. They could be in big time trouble. Whisper's
Fatal Bond's
actually
killing
dead.
both of them.
The two-man stun, he gets out the stun to follow it up, but Whisper is dead.
It doesn't get easier, Cap. This was your last pick Brood to try to have a similar game, and it was pretty disastrous, if I'm honest with you.
Centaur running in. Lizzie gonna get a solo kill on Whisper. Look at the difference between these offlaners. Level 7, almost level 8 Lizzie. Whisper, only level 4. Nice kickback. Hector uses that opportunity to get a Blade Fury on top of Magical. He might be able to get the kill if he throws out the Omni Slash, and he doesn't actually have Shallow Grave, so Magical is dead. Disaster strikes as Science thought it was an opportunity to get some damage on Hector. Actually kills his core. Magical, but at least he got away from the Earth Spirit. Got a few more seconds.
I think it's because you just want to raid boss in now.
Yeah.
And like hit buildings, and yeah, he got it before the 10-minute mark.
Dead again. Like this Edict is so bad in this game for him because he's dealing with Enchant, where this Enchantress has all these extra creeps to be able to tank it up. The Shadow Word was super effective. And it looks like Stinger is still going to die as well at bottom, so that's a double kill for them.
One. But that'll sneak you in.
Yes.
Dire's top tower
Yes, it will.
is under attack.
Whisper gonna be spotted by Blizzy here. Activates the Diabolic Edict. This heal over time is counteracting. They will manage to hit the Impale. That'll be enough. They're gonna drop everything they have, though. The Warlock Golem trying to counteract as much as possible, but Earth Spirit still being damaged by the Blade Fury. Now just the Omni Slash going over to him, but it's 6 on the Golem instead. Now he's left exposed as Crystallize sees the opportunity to TP in with the Unstable Concoction to kill. The Gonna have to play a little bit more split push Gorilla style. Like
yeah.
that's what the Midas Axe build is, right? Is you're just controlling the map, running around, dodging
I think it's
fights.
really hard for him to fight.
Hey, bottom lane, Whisper's dead.
Thank you for the update.
I've said that. I've said that 6 times this game in 12 minutes. I mean, Whisper had a rough game. Navi will,
Yeah, I think so.
because they have a Dazzle core.
Yeah, with the type of heroes that they have, I can see them losing.
Is under attack.
Giants, they know he's here because the Diabolic Edict has spotted him out. They're going to try and run him down, but Chris Luck, thanks to that damage over time, he's like, oh no, my Spiderlings, my poor babies, I have to retreat, but Whisper will be left behind. Couldn't do enough damage.
More disciplined. But it's a little bit of a different situation because of the solo kill.
15-minute bounties, they're going to hit the Impale, making sure that was smart from Schofield. He could have gotten greedy and gone for the Vendetta hit, but better to make sure that bounty...
Under attack. Radiant structure.
Navi have done such a good job of just choking out the farm.
relatively speaking, it's not that bad from Hector, right? But with his performances, his rating.
You know this happened last game too? Crystallize, they did this exact smoke. He found an illusion.
Whoa! They still managed to hit him with the roll-in, but he's on the high ground. They just need to stay out of vision. Don't get spotted by the unstable concoction, but he does. Out of a spider he goes, but he has the Aghanim Scepter underneath the tier 2 as well.
This exact same thing happened in the last game.
Yeah?
Yeah, like literally the exact same situation. That's crazy.
They're going to force down this tier 2. Schofield trying to hit the impale right now. Pump faking a few times, but he knows. He's like, nope. Can't save you, Stinger. I've just got to get away from Crystallize, who's prepping that unstable concoction. Navi will turn back to the tier 2.
Look at this. They're going to protect their catapult. What a
He doesn't care about his life. That's why Navi are just going to go for the high ground.
They should go for this.
We're saying we're unkillable. You can't stop us. So hit all the tier 2s you want. We're going to go straight for your base. We're going to go for Stinger, trying to slow this entire thing down. Hector shows up with a healing ward, but look at the Necronomicon's just running at that healing ward as best as possible. Does manage to pick it up, and Hector takes a lot of damage. He's not going to feel good about fighting right now, especially with no Omni Slash. So that's going to be tier 3 dead. Whisper just keeps it going at the tier 2. I think Infamous, as sad as this is the best play they have.
Yeah,
they can't actually fight.
They will lose a 5-on-5, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Especially against the Rock, as this is the second time Stinger's popped out, and last 2 times he's died for it, but with the BKB on this Alp, 17-minute racks, this is so well done right now by Navi.
Going to come in from behind, though. They're saying maybe we do have to try and fight. They've already lost their melee barracks, but they're going to go for it anyway. Crystallize gets nailed. He's going to be stunned up by his own unstable concoction. They have to throw out the early Shallow Grave Whisper. Yule Simpsons himself. Meanwhile, the Omni Slash is able to finish off that Earth Spirit. Stinger gets run down by the cores of Dazzle, and it looks like the healing was still too much. Even with the chain stunning on Crystallize, he honestly did not get close to death. Even with the Shallow Grave on him, he was good 50% or more the entire time. They will be able to grab a creep wave here, but spin out. Will be able to dodge that unstable concoction. Can't dodge the impetus shots, though, and that's why Hector will fall.
Way too strong right now at this point. It's on all your webs.
Yeah.
We're really happy for you. Navi, if they want to be super disciplined, they could go for the Roche, but Cap, they're taking, and they don't seem to care. They're just sort of going for it. They've got the AC on Crystallize. They're saying this is enough right now. The backline going to get assaulted.
Stun. They're not going to be able to get the BKB off. Crystallize feels fine. He's going to go for the Chemical Rage, but that's why Chris Luck is going for Snako. Will be able to take him down with Stinger, as well as, the roll in. That's going to be, unfortunately, Schofield going down. Magical does get stunned. He's not going to be able to get the TP away. Magical will fall to the Spiderlings here, even as Crystallize tries to save him.
Lawn carry build, let me just say.
Blitz.
What's up?
Level 20 Broodmother. He's finally online with his real split push threat. And he's in the split push position right now.
They've got to go back after it.
Well, are they even? They're being delayed a lot by Stinger right now. The disruption going out, they're going to try and roll out on the Earth Spirit. They will be able to kick him back into the pool. Really good play there. And Navi will clean up that kill, but they've been significantly delayed. Look what's happening to this bottom lane.
They can't give up on this Roche,
but they cannot give up on this Roche.
The stun on the Crystallize.
But Crystallize, he actually gets his TP canceled. That's why Infamous are going back into
my
it.
lord.
They're going to hit the tier 3s without the damage dealer of the Alchemist. They might just be able to fully commit. There it is, the Omni Slash instantly on his eyes, but it gets the roll away just in time. But the melee barracks isn't going to be able to survive. They're still in trouble. They could just spin out quite easily. Be able to get away. Look at that, Infamous. Oh, they dropped the rock. They're going to be able to catch Hector still.
They might go for Roche on themselves at the Brood hit game, but if it does come to a late game situation, I do think Navi loses.
Yo, shout out to Whisper, by the way. He's going to die again. But I think a lot of his deaths have been really acceptable for the space he's created.
Yes. Although, at the same time, not like you don't have that 5-on-5 threat anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't actually think it's...
I think in Whisper's head, he was like, oh, but this means Chris Luck can push in bottom, but we already talked about it. Pushing in bottom again doesn't actually change anything. Navi, they're going to try and contest the Roche, but this time, they immediately jump on the hero that shows themselves. Singer's going to get caught. Schofield just kind of running in, setting up some heroes as fast as possible. Buy time. That's all you got to do. do, because mid lane, the tier 2 is already gone. He has to come back. It's a Dazzle alone inside the pit to try and finish up Roche, and he can't do it by himself.
And the
buybacks are
now.
going to come in from Infamous now.
The bottom range rack has been taken.
And look at Hector. He's already taken that range racks. He's going to go. He's going to be the one now. Hit the tier 3 mid. But they got the silence onto him. Hector. You should have just let the Broodmother do this job. And now Whisper, he tries to come in. But here comes Schofield. Managed to hit the 2-man impale. Whisper's going to be able to follow up that Sun onto Dazzle. Force that away. And they get him off the Guardian Graves. And now he's going to be able to get off the Shallow Grave. Turns around. Gets some damage on the Whisper. But Broodmother's here. Here comes Crystallize as well, though. 2-man Sun inside the pit. They do manage to get both of those kills on Roshan. A double for him. But Crystallock is still trying to fight it out. He doesn't have his course anymore with the Juggernaut dying. Now Whisper's dead as well. Crystallize just too big for him to take the one-on-one fan fight. So Crystallize, he's going to root out the rest of these Infamous heroes. He's going to say, damn it all, kill them, root them out at the stem, and just go back into the Roshan once 4 of them are dead.
His net worth looking pretty reasonable himself.
And the Dazzle's dropping off, like you said. Same goes with the Enchantress, actually. This Enchantress looking pretty rough to Crystallize. He's going to have to carry himself, and he's trying to go for the kill on the Broodmother right now. Gets the Abyssal play, but the Lifesteal's actually keeping Crystallock alive, and he's actually trying to kill Crystallize, but now the Magical shows himself. Crystallock realizes, I can't actually kill them. I need to be able to grab myself some time, but he can't get over the cliffs. He's done too much. He took too much time. He turned and fight an Aegis Alchemist.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Mako. Just making sure his R key still works.
Gonna go for cap.
Is up, and they're gonna go for it. Yeah.
Got the Brood up.
Broodmother down for 30 seconds, and Infamous are not in a good enough split push position to really force Navi back. 2-man impale. If the supports can stall this up enough, maybe Whisper can actually do it. But first, Schofield's going to have to give up his life as the Earth Spirit managed to lock him down with that silence. Back over to mid lane, though. They have to fight through the backdoor protection. It is going to be taken away as Hector pushes in that top lane. They're going to try and go for the TP out, but Crystallize is here. He's going to be able to catch Whisper. The tier 3 still falls, but Whisper will fall with it. Over to Hector. He's going to be able to get away, it looks like, as Whisper finally does die. Turn around, Omni Slash onto poor old Seneko.
But he does have a basher.
He does have a basher, so he won't be able to just simply spin and TP away. It's not going to be that easy for Hector. He's going to run the other direction. The impetus shot's doing so much damage, and one last swing from Crystallize gets that.
I know that they still have their Aegis for a little bit.
Yeah.
So going for this push doesn't feel as bad. You see on the other side of the map, the Brood entering the Shrine right now. Do whatever they can. They didn't even stop to get that bottom or the top bounty run on their side.
I mean, he's got to go for the melee racks, though, at this point, because this is a hefty push coming in from Navi, and he's got to find a way to stall it. They've already lost at least. Schofield Stinger does survive through that impetus shot, but he's already used a lot of his abilities. Crystallize has come back. Seneko was in trouble. The Spiderling's trying to finish him off. He gets the kill right before a fountain of explosion of gold over to the bottom lane. Now that they don't have Crystallize, Whisper feels like he can go for it, but he's slowly but surely being chipped away. The blood soak is keeping alive. The healing word was not going to be enough. Blizzy does manage to carry through this engagement, gets the kill on the enemy core, and they will stay in an offensive position here. They will hold this creep wave to Infamous's base while Crystallize makes sure that Crystallock can't go for the split push again, but they can't really retreat so easily, and Hector's going to take advantage of that, and he's going to be able to play Fury, staying on top of Zion, so there's going to be the disruption on top of the Shallow Grave. That means he's not going anywhere. He's immediately going to be impaled up. Schofield trying to hit him with a thing. Dead. Doesn't get in front of him, though. A little bit of a spin away. He has the gem. He can't afford to lose this. Another rollout. He's going to be fine if anything. Hector's got to be
Crystallize. He's coming in.
Taking so much damage. Crystallize, here he comes. He's got the unstable concoction. He's got the Abyssal plate. Breaks through the Lincolns, though. Doesn't have the immediate stun. Can he get a bash? One swing. Not good enough. A second. Not good enough either. Crystallize does not chase down the Juggernaut, but it's back to the buildings. And Broodmother's feeling the pressure right now. He feels like he can't go to mid.
He still doesn't have
to back up. He wants to be able to go back in the Omni Slash, going in and bounce over the Crystallize. Crystallize taking a lot of damage to Shallow Grave. We'll be able to buy him a little bit of time.
The Brood is here finally.
The Broodmother is finally here. He's going to fight with a team. And he takes on Crystallize. They do manage to get the stun onto the Dazzle. He's dead, and Blizzy left alone. Last time against a Juggernaut, he can win that fight, but Broodmother is too big for him. And same with Whisper. With this kind of backup, the damage is going to overwhelm Blizzy. He will fall as well. Infamous, they adapt.
Forced to use the buyback on the Alk, which then puts them in such a weird position. They're going to go for the top racks. Look at it just fall.
It's going to fall so fast, and that's the way they've got to drop this golem and see if they can deal with the Spider Leaks. The Spider Leaks actually killed the
They have no glyph cap.
Oh, no.
You've got to buyback Crystallize.
The buyback, it's only 25 seconds for his death timer, but 25 seconds is too long. Chris Luck, they got to force him back. He tries to go for the spike carapace done, and he gets it onto Crystallize. Now the disruption.
They're all in for the Rex.
They are going to try to all in for the Megas right now as Hector's trying to finish out that melee. He does manage to get it. Now the range, it's so low. Chris Luck goes back up to the top lane. He's to try and deal with Zyx right now. Pops his BKB. Buildings. That's what Chris Luck needs to go for. Range right.
They're going to get it.
Mid. Hector, he sees his opportunity. One swing is all it takes to be able to get the Megas, and no one from Infamous will get caught except for the Broodmother, who has hit.
Anyways, because if he dies once the game just ends.
Yeah.
And he also put his team in a position where he wasn't up there fast enough where he could pressure the people hitting the racks.
Yep.
So by holding the buyback, he put himself in such a rough position, and they're going to continue to go for the split push right now.
Dude, look at this. Yeah, like they know the pressure is there, but Crystallize is saying we have to go for the
They're
throne.
all in for the
We
throne.
have the death, so I'm the raid boss. They couldn't find me before. Maybe with this full-on 5-man fight inside their base, Infamous, they're finally going to be forced to do something here. They can't go for split push anymore. They can't go for the throne themselves. They have to be able to win one fight against Navi, and they can win this series. But Crystallize with a BKB, he's ripping through the throne with that desolation. He's going for it. He's got him. He's got the chain stuck. The shallow drain to keep him alive. Plus, he's trying to finish up. Oh, God. Navi! They get mega, but it doesn't matter.
And gets the Alchemist easily the space to make Radiance and Blink and get involved, or continue to just make use of the space that Gyro and the rest of you go. And we'll see. We'll see if he does. I mean, yeah, he's getting put tangles. He's going to be in the mid lane. We'll see how he does against Albert SF. We'll go for the runes here, but down bottom. He gets caught out for the stuns. And indeed, those level 1 raises, that will help them get the damage done to get that kill. Get that first blood. DJ the one to claim it. He'll get that out. Now he's got the point in the Necromastery, so we'll be able to get that right-click advantage as those souls build up. And as I say, that's when I really thought we'll see Abed come out on top.
Gets hit by the... He walked up too close.
Be careful.
Lanes are being swapped now, by the way. We have proper lanes coming out now. Jabs get sent bottom. They send the Lesh top, who's very high level. DJ, level 3 already, PPD.
Found the tower. They've got him. That's the power of giving the Lesh those early levels, as you say. He's level 4 now off the back of that kill. At 3 minutes in, DJ. Mid lane, bit of an attempt from Fada. He's got the missile coming in. Does have the rocket barrage. Wants to try and get in underneath the tower. Has he got the burst to get him off Arbet by the creep wave? Arbet's able to tag. Oh, right of Arbet will die. But Fada dies for it. He'll take that, Fada. He got the...
From NIP.
Yeah, Jabs farm, 17 for 2. And said, well, down bottom, let's try and make the action happen. If the 5-minute runes come up, they'll look straight towards Saxon. Saxon did get the spike carapace out. They're in as well with the boa straight straight on top, and Saxon's dead. Now they'll try and turn for more. They'll be able to pick up the rune on Dubu as Fnatic chase down PPD. Stuns landed from DJ, and they'll get themselves both of the kills. It's Fnatic getting active. I mean, it's such a potent combo. We saw it in the draft. There's a reason why Fada staying out of vision. Will now show. It's a missile out, but that may have shown just a second too much. They get the follow-up stun, but the backup is there from 33. Missile straight over towards Arbed. They'll head in. They get the stun as well from the low ground. Saxa had the follow-up stun. Buys time for PPD to move in with the paralyzing cast. They surround Arbed. They kill the SF off. Voodoo Restoration keeps PPD fine. So back up top, Dubu's looking for the setup, but it's that scary time as you mentioned. Ult is available for Fada. He doesn't even need it. It's just going to be a missile. Setup into the Maledict. Rocket Barrage. Dubu's down. NIP with the rest of the 3 cores on his team. So they've got 4 cores versus an Alk really at the moment.
He's going to kill this Ogre as well, too. He can probably just go for it alone, but he's even bringing Ice Ice forward here just in case to make sure. 33, though, will get chased down just from DJ, it seems. And
A little late on the kill steal attempt there. Sentry ward before it went down. Trade on that. Runes are going to be picked up. Sax is able to walk in. Going to try for a kill attempt. Gets Spike Carapace out in time. Goes for the stun. TP. And that'll get him out of there. Nothing else to hold him back, and not enough damage to be thrown out in time.
Smart TP.
Back in the jungle. Ice. continuing to be a nuisance. Slow down the farm of Ace, at least try and steal some away from it.
And they are not farming well on the rest of their heroes though.
They're not.
33
It's all on
is
Ace. That's
literally, he's like a 4 position ogre now at this point. He's not getting farm at all from the movements. He's got 17 last hits. It's very low. They bring in some dust though. They're getting a little sick of
Ice gets out of this though. Ace not. But they do get the multicast with the stun, and the three of them will finish off Ice. But DJ, he's going to run in, and he's going to start finding some of the kills for himself, maybe. There's 4 heroes here from NIP, and DJ won't quite be able to find Saxa. He has been maledicted. See if they can finish him off. Tower hits come in, but he's got the 1 charges to buff him back up on the HP front. He's fine. DJ can walk it out. Space has been... He's got the drums complete now, so a little bit more geared up to turn up to these fights. Having that extra bit of stats to make sure that he can offer more offensively, stay alive defensively. DJ getting caught out as he runs in. Saxa trips him up.
Yeah. You're getting pressured a lot as NIP.
There's a lot of pressure on Ace to catch it up and step that farm as the driving force at the moment. Fada's in an okay position, but 33 very much lacking behind. Bottom lane, DJ and Abed. DJ will die, but Fada dove deep for that kill onto DJ, and Abed's able to clean him up because of it.
There will be a rushed BKB build for Abed, it seems here. How's Fada doing? He is also, like we were mentioning, needs to go for a rush BKB on the gyrocopter.
Absolutely. Phase drums BKB. I'm going to see Ice actually get the solo kill.
Yep.
Epicenter.
This pressure up. Are they going to be able to contest these 2 top runes? As long as NIP is trading the runes, they're pretty happy.
Setups there onto Saxa. Spike Carapace won't keep him safe. So they can easily wait it out with the net, get themselves the kill.
Bottom, Abed is going to get caught out. Oh!
He's running. He's running.
Gonna get caught.
Where are they gone?
Contesting for these bounty runes is going to be pretty much...
But do you see what he's building?
You want to be ahead.
We talked about you don't want to get an early BKB on the Alk too, right? And
But you kind of need to. He realizes, you know, Ace, he's a lot of the power of NIP at the moment. He's got to get involved if they want to successfully hold back the early game advantage that Fnatic's got. And Ice again, getting PPD.
Trying to put that pressure on to just get those towers taken out. And they're just always keeping the map on NIP's side, it seems so far.
This time, Ice will land the burrow. They catch Saxa out trying to... So 31 souls and the Requiem. Fada is stepping in. Abed, he's trying to find the position. Fada keeps getting on the move. Doesn't get the perfect hit with the Requiem, but doesn't need to. Jabs is there with a follow control. And Fnatic get that kill as Abed.
He's got an Arcane rune as well, so that's like the absolute dream here for him.
Smoke will be popped as Dubu in position on the high ground does put an end to it. And they'll put an end to his life. It's not the big kill that they were hoping for. The rest of Fnatic will be given the time to get straight out of there, so only Dubu going down. Range of the smoke, continue to see if they can catch anyone else heading over here, but NIP, well, they fall foul to it. Ace is getting open apart. Can they burst him before he gets a chance to put the BKB? They cannot. He is able to pop the BKB. Now looks to turn with the concoction. Throws it down onto Ice side. It's a big cooldown. The song comes out from Jabs. He's trying to save his teammates. Buyback from Ice. Abed in position. The BKB, but the timing's off. The timing's off. They kill the Witch Doctor, but Fada's fine. He's able to keep going. Looks towards DJ. DJ uses himself up. Abed will be able to raise down Ace. Now he turns towards Fada. Fada finishes off DJ. Abed surrounded. The Meteor Hammer down for Saxa. Abed will be able to bring down another with him, but it costs him his life. It's a 3 for 3. Does that actually work?
I mean, people say it does.
But Saxa found Ice. He's not messing around. He says we need an epi for this one. Let's get the job done. Fada and Ace unable to strike back in time. DJ getting away, but Dubu will be found out as PPD drops down the Death Ward. With the help of 33, they'll stun up and take down Dubu. The game stays close. It's 17-14. It's close, but there's an Alk on one side, and the Alk lineup is not massively ahead. So you still do have to feel more comfortable with the way that Fnatic's playing this one so far. PPD's found. Ace trying to strike back. He's moving in with the concoction onto Ice. DJ with the Yule Scepter. Holds back the Alk. Fada's turned up. Drums and popped. They want to continue to chase. Ice. He's got another Burrow Strike. Will be able to separate himself from Ace and Fada. Get away from the cooldown. Homing Missile connects. Fada trying to get in range with the Rocket Barrage. Is it enough? It is. Fada will still get the kill.
He's taking from the
building
Alchemist.
Gary.
He's building to be the right clicker, and Fada's building to be the tank. He even, like, Fada took the health talent on Gyro, so you can tell he's looking to absorb damage.
Ace finds Dubu there. Quick jump.
Pretty strong timing for them, but the SF's still pretty weak. He picks up an Eagle Song.
Interesting. We'll talk about it in a minute, because Ace actually is going to be gone on. Have they got the chain stun to make sure there's no chance for a BKB? They certainly do. They'll kill him off before he's able to press it. Fada is able to get his own off. He's taking quite a bit of heavy physical damage. Has to back off. Good death wall from PPD. Pushes up and an Ice Ice to the side. PPD will pay with his life, but it does at least create the cover for the rest of NIP to get out. Still, though, it's 2 down on NIP. Double kill for Jabs.
I like the sprays a lot. Nobody really used them yet last year, so.
They weren't very good last year.
These are
much
funny.
better this year.
Yeah. Oh, Ice steps up too far.
Oh, he will get defensively disrupted. Fada's going to pop the BKB. Arbed's in, though. He popped the BKB. So's DJ. They're moving in with their own BKBs. They'll look for the squishies first. DJ makes a beeline straight towards PPD. Will be able to find him. Now they turn towards 33. 33's mana's been drained by the Nagasaren Illusions with that Diffusal Blade. They've looked at Saxo as well. They'll be able to clean up 3. Arbed with the double kill. Just the fight. Now take some serious damage here on the tier 3s as Fnatic push on. Buyback comes out from Saxa, but 33 and PPD unable to buy back. Song's going to be used. They're going to get on top of the Gyro. They know that Fada already used the BKB. He's incredibly vulnerable. The timing isn't there. This time it's not.
Nice.
They mess up the timing, but it doesn't matter. They'll get the kill. The Requiem was but just a taunt. Good stun into Meteor Hammer. Let's see if they've got the disruption in time to save Arbed. Arbed just TPing straight out of there, but Ice back in. Jumps in with a concoction. TP's cancelled, but Saxa's dead. That's a dieback for him. They turn towards Fada. Fada still has to be careful. 12 seconds towards the BKB. Arbed, he's in trouble. PPD with a death wall finishes him off. Now they're going towards Jabs. Jabs TPing out. They got anything to cancel it. They do not. Jabs will be able to get out of there. NIP, rather than getting a moonshot for himself, Ace would have been the one to funnel the Axe towards Fada, and Fada could have just put a Maelstrom himself.
Perhaps, yeah.
Because what's more scary? Sort of getting Axe Maelstrom on your Gyro or getting Moonshot for yourself? I think you favour the Axe Maelstrom on the Gyro. We're going to see the jump in from Ace. Song comes out from Jabs. Going to put a stop to this, allow Dubu to step back, make some space, and Dubu will be able to get out of there to keep everyone safe and happy. Fada, he has got that Ice complete.
Ice wants to go on this.
He's going to get the jump. They got a follow-up stun. Fada not popping the BKB for now, doesn't need to. The rest of the team not quite close enough. Dust comes out, doesn't clip onto Ice Ice Ice. He's able to hide in the trees. Ace is hunting with a concoction, won't find him. They'll pop down the Tinker Ward. They do see Ice 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 approaching right now as Ice 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 steps in. Maledict cast, it's out on him, but on the side, the rest of Fnatic, they're climbing in onto 33. DJ's in with a BKB, runs past 33, he's getting the damage down on the PPD as well. Buyback comes out on 33. Ace tries to go for the concoction, will manage to find a target, but Dubu's there with a dodge. They chase DJ with a rocket barrage, they will kill him off, but Jabs, he's still full health, full mana. Manta dodge the paralyzing cast, turns towards PPD. PPD's out of mana, he's out of life as well. Potentially no the stun, does hold back Jabs, but PPD's got to hide. Ace cooking up the concoction, ready to jump back in.
Forward.
There's the 2-man connection on both Arbed and Jabs. Arbed being focused, disrupts.
Gets him.
Dubu again saving Arbed for now. Arbed's trying to run away, but the Radiance ends up taking him out as they'll kill off Arbed. Look towards Jabs. Jabs hiding in the trees, but again this one gives them the vision. They'll land the Fire Blast, claim the kill, double kill for Ace. Ice 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 tries to come back in, actually whiffs the stun again, missing PPD. Will be able to blink out and keep himself.
Instead of going for that Ive, Scotty. Or
It's going to be strong. 10-second BKB at this point of the game.
Yep.
It's going to be very nice. We look at how's the status of the BKBs on NIP. It was 7 seconds.
Sevens.
7 seconds.
Done forward on 2.
Ice, Ice, Ice. Whoa, where did
Ace go?
That's Ace dead and gone. Didn't get a chance to put the BKB again. NIP getting caught out when Fnatic come in with these quick jumps. As both Ace and 33 taken out. Ace does have buyback ability, looking about the potential of switching that Blink Dagger out for a stat-related item. He doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to do that. Does want to hold on to his Blink, which, as we keep saying, does leave him very vulnerable. All of the fights are relying on him getting BKB off. That BKB is going to get shorter in duration. Well, if he's able to use it, of course, which he hasn't been a few times. Cost him his life. Doesn't want to buy back as well. He's back in 15. Will mean that they will have to concede the mid-racks here. Fnatic are able to take those away from NIP. Melee racks gone. We'll work a little bit on the range.
Versus this team is actually going to be pretty significant.
I mean, Ace is just going to get shredded.
Yeah.
He does have the AC. Well, that won't be enough, considering his HP so low. Ice 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 is able to get out with the Bow Strike, focus towards Dubu. They'll go for the support killer. They'll get it, but Dubu's going to buy back immediately, and still the rest of Fnatic's cores are ready to go. Ice 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 in position on the high ground.
Jabs gets caught by the stun here.
Doing the follow-up. He needs help, but he needs it now. And then going from Ice Ice Ice, but the BKBs this time from NIP are out in time. Fada's able to pop it as well as Ace. They will start aware of DJ trying for the TP out. He's going to make it up and go for the TP out, but the BKB wears off. They got the Yules. triple. He's going to be able to get
my
the
God.
fourth as well. It's an ultra kill for Ace. You blink on a core, abyssal him, you don't need to be moving, right? You're just punching him in the face.
What's his base attack time? 0.19.
Jump up to the high ground. They managed to get the stun on the 2, but Jabs is in position to come in with the song. BKBs weren't used yet by NIP, so they won't be able to fight on through the song. They can try and chase after it wears off. DJ's actually going to be the one to start the fight for Fnatic as he goes back in onto Saxa. In fact, he's separating himself from the whole of the team, keeping Saxa pushed out. Saxa will stay alive. Now the BKB comes out from Ace. Ace looking for his target. He's be able to take that one. Now let's towards Jabs. Jabs with the BKB pop will be able to get away, but they've cleaned up. Ice. Ice does have the buyback available. The rest...
Few fights, they run in with their BKBs on Fnatic, and they can't actually clean anybody up. Even though they've gotten the soul catchers off, it's tough for them to actually kill somebody.
Uh-oh. They got him. All the stuns in the world.
How quick things have turned in the other direction.
They certainly have. NIP, they've 22k advantage. Fada rolling in the money for his next big item.
How's our XP?
Whoa. They're out of the base. Ice.
They're on top.
And ready to go. They'll get Saxa.
He's got a use.
I mean, he is surely gone. No vendetta will save him there. Trap set by Fnatic.
DD as well inside of Abed's bottom.
33, Smoke's going to dispel. They know Fnatic's on the high ground. They're going to try with the power strike. They're going to stun each other. Ace is in with the BKB straight away. On top of him. Can they kill him over time? DJ's able to get the use and the BKB off. DJ's still alive. He'll walk out. Jab's going to use the song. Looks like it will be a disengage from Fnatic, as the rest of them will look to get out of there. But not before they lose both DJ and Dubu. Both support 33 now. It's ready to blow some fools up. Fools fire blast.
They got the use.
Here we go.
The stun.
Here we go.
The second one did a lot. The first, the understep getting it painful. Jab's getting it some kind of...
Sure, it's like, yeah.
Oh, done for it. Ice. Off the mark.
Gonna miss it. They have the Hex reveal to Fada, but not really able to do anything with it. There's no follow-up. Push on. Also the fortification. Fada, of course, having the annoyance of his mana being drained by this persistent illusion pressure. Ice coming in again with the 2-man power strike. They're trying to nuke Fada down. Won't quite be able to kill him. Ace frozen. A concoction keeps Jabs held right back. They'll take the tier 3 tower. NIP now moving on towards the racks. Range racks are claimed. They'll look for more of a Hex out onto Fada. He's forced back to safety. Get the tier 3 in the range racks.
33 and Fada just sitting up there on the front line. They can't actually get to the back line. You see Ace is actually playing in the back, just waiting to get a single jump. If he gets on top of anybody, we see they're going to be pretty... I mean, the Illusions haven't really been doing too much anymore for a while from the Nagasarn, but now they're not going to do anything to them all. Jump forward.
Ice. He's in. He's Hex. BKB pod takes him with the Abyssal on. Ice is dead. DJ's going to try and get out there with the BKB. He's trying to hide in the trees, turns with the stun, manages to get PPD, but they're chasing him. At the same time, off to the side, Fada's running in on Stupid with Fada. He's been hexed. Ahmed, Jabs, they've got the damage. They'll kill him off. That's going to be Fada dead and gone. They put the BKBs to song as well, as they'll retreat. And they'll know.
120 edge.
Yeah, that's a shotgun blast and a half. Yeah.
And now PPD has his own Aghanims with the Refresher Shard.
Yeah. Whoa!
Soul Catcher.
Ace. So watch out. Oh! Force back up to the high ground. He'll take it though, so we'll manage to finish off the tier 3 tower. Sax is able to creep a little closer.
Look how fast he heals when he's next to PPD.
Pod the BKB for this push. He wants to try and finish off the racks, but now he's got to be careful. Buyback comes out for DJ. The BKB's going to wear out soon from Ace. Ace tries to stop, but Ace is dead.
Ooh.
He committed with the BKB just to hit the racks, but it's a low duration BKB nowadays. He's used it a lot, and that leaves him vulnerable. He's dead. DJ's able to chase down PPD. That's a buyback and a half from DJ, as he'll be able to set up for both of those kills.
Very nice, yeah.
Anyway, it's what does a melee racks matter? Right?
DJ, he fought back. He has a BKB.
Do they have the
He's
right?
gonna be able to live. He's looking pretty dead.
He's definitely
130.
Hang on, the rest of Fnatic, they're coming in. They've got the Hex on the Fada. Fada's in trouble. It's only Saxay that's able to save him. Then the BKB's still not got it for 55 seconds. Ahmed has his though. Turns, right click Fada. He's got the Daedalus. He's got the crits. He's got the damage. Fada one is dead. Now Jabs and Arbed looking for more. Saxa and 33 split apart. The multicast coming to play. E-Blade as well. More multicast down onto Arbed. The root's on a 33. Silence as well. Jabs surrounding the Ogre. The Hex is up. Has he got the damage? It's a very beefy. It's a big boy. It's a big boy. It's a big boy with cheese. The cheese will heal him up.
They're starting to get mana. Saxa, he's burrowed, so he's getting that mana regen. Jabs is going to get comboed.
And he's out of mana.
Uh-oh, Jabs.
He's out of mana.
Jabs.
Jabs. Jabs. He's dead. He's dead. He's got buyback, but he's dead.
You can't underestimate these heroes in the late game.
Be back in the game. They'll have to probably concede a second instead of Rax here mid.
Do they just go tier 4s? Or do they just go for the megas? They're going for tier 4s. They have a DD on Ace.
And they take these.
They kill it very fast.
Quick. Song will slow it. They are very grouped up. ISO not wanting to poke. Bro, strike PPD popping the BKB walking.
Zoning them out.
They got the full 5 man. Oh, the multicast Hex! It gets the two of them. The death one as well. The stop for 33. Our phone is dead. They're done. And NIP will finally close up a 70k gold league victory. They'll get it. Look, there's illusions in the way. So let's see, what is Jabs? Jabs lying. To head over and
The battle begins.
test that roll. May no, say no. They're not going to be able to stop Jabs from getting that one.
He's walking up. He's going to start getting hit by the Orb of Venom. He gets put under 2. There's DJ.
There's the follow-up.
They've got the Curse of Avernus with that oof. PPD.
They've got him. Missile does come out. I won't be able to stop them from getting the kill. Dubu able to claim it with the illusion.
Same thing with the Baton. They both have crazy high movement speeds. Haste rune for DJ.
Has been killed.
As
Actually, the Dire Courier rune. And it's an Arcane. Yeah, that's another one that Fudder's going to be pretty happy with.
Yep.
He's got good mana as well at the moment, so as long as he doesn't get snaked too much.
Courier does come back,
Spam it.
and it was Dubu who was using it earlier. He was the one with the clarity as well as the sentry on it, so it must have been top where it got
It must have been Saxa
smacked down. Yeah.
Which is, you can't really afford for that to happen as DJ, bottom lane. He's just able to punish him in that small bit of time where PPD is separated from the gyro. And that shouldn't happen as well, but it does. DJ. He's going to be very happy with claiming that one.
I mean, for sure, Ace is completely broke right now. I think his items are... Okay, his items are on the Courier. He's got a Wraith Menace Massive. As PPD. Also in a world of hurt here.
There's going to be a TP coming in. See if they can do anything to keep PPD safe. He's got the stick charges. He will get a 5 blast down. He will live for now. Now they'll turn. Go for the kill attempt onto ISO. With that TP over from Saxa, they'll get it. ISO not able to get the miss call.
He left pretty much alone up top with Chainmail as well as a Bring a Health versus this SD Mirana. He's perfectly fine.
Saxa trying to run himself away from DJ and will be able to make it far enough. But did try for the body blocks to keep Saxa in range of the stun, but wasn't the case. Saxa having that movement speed with the boots. He's able to juke his way back to safety. You observe this bit of lane where they get that lead. PPD and Ace.
Jabs back.
Yeah, no
Got
sound.
Arrow, but
Only the tangos. So it's going to be the slow regen on him.
mid lane.
For the setup. Shadow Demon Lash. Tried and tested combo will do the job. Weren't able to sort of get any kill opportunities on him in lane. Now laning stage. Top lane. Opening down Saxa. Setup. Will do it. Cooldown won't be enough to put them.
Fears. Maybe they're going to make Fada be the one to actually make the move jungle to look kill. But yeah, they definitely need to get a ward into the enemy jungle pretty soon here on the NIP as Saxa getting chased out.
Easy dive underneath the tower. No way to hold him back. Same time NIP will get the kill on Jabs though. Up top as Dubu's trying to find an opportunity to set up for the arrow. He's actually going to end up disrupting himself defensively. Arrow still lined up though. They get the vision, they get the line for Saxa. Now with the Demonic Purge on 33, they can try and go for both. He's got the hood pop, but they had the damage to rip through it and claim both kills.
Very nice move by Fnatic. Tower does end up going down to that catapult, but getting themselves to that rotation as bottom.
Trying to be invis, but there's a sentry ward down. He does head over again. He's got backup though. He has PPD at 33 here, and they'll be able to get the light stroke off because of that. Dubu, disruption won't do much. NIP have the numbers to clean up the kill. As NIP have just been unable to really get in his face in the jungle. And Vice is pressuring that bottom lane as heavily as he has been, with the SD and Lesh combo constantly moving around the map looking for kills.
Bottom lane. There we go. Got the end of it. To 7 only at these 16 minutes as Fnatic's just, farming. They're playing the farm game.
And they're happy to do that.
Ace looking to set up for DJ again down bottom, and this one looks like he's going to get it as a solo, but the arrow...
It's not going to hit, neither is the stun. So Ace gets the kill. Very happy with this sort of slowdown.
Still getting pretty decent farm, at least on the Lina, as well as that gyrocopter.
Yeah, Ace is totally recovered really from the laning stage.
Yeah.
Fang might be able to find some action down there. They did lose PPD.
No borrowed time for 8 seconds. 5 seconds.
They'll have it back up in 1 second. It's not soon enough. It really wasn't.
Medusa can start walking with his team and get involved too, especially with the Ravage down. As PPD steps forward.
Yeah, they're going to easily surround the tower and try and dive in down. Shields there to take the fire blast, stun out. Arrow hits perfectly and PPD's dead.
Oh.
Multiple times.
Fnatic just continuing to push out these lanes. Nice though. He's getting caught by the stun as well. The missile also following up. Ace is committing forward. Fada didn't look like he wanted to, but it's an easy kill setup. As they're continuing for more. Second stun.
Oh, yes. That Aether
range.
lens. Yeah, that cast range.
They get him. Ooh, the blink though. DJ.
Oh.
Does he know?
They know where he jumped.
Uh-oh.
They know the general direction. And so they'll be able to clip him and... Ooh.
They're actually bringing more heroes now. Can they engage?
They're still chasing with the remainder of that smoke. Bounty room will be picked up. Ace go for the cooldown. He'll get it straight on the three of them. Arbet stepping forward. Ace pops the BKB. Arbet's in close range though, so the Skadi slow will affect Ace. As he gets the hits out, Ace getting pretty low. 33 backing off, still holding on to the Ravage as Jabs has popped the BKB. Leaps forward and with that Maelstrom damage, he'll do it. Take down Ace the once.
That big peak timing right now for themselves is them rallying around Abed. Jabs though, still setting up for kills in the side lanes, looking for Saksa with his BKB committed, and it's a quick...
Be a lot of extra sustain. Not that Abed even needs it at the moment. We've barely seen his HP drop.
Can't be high. It's walking in.
But he can. That's the thing, right? He can just sort of walk in like this.
And the snake returns. Full mana.
They haven't even hurt him. They haven't even hurt him. He's just going to walk in.
Oh
Hello, boys. How you doing? As that's going to be already Saksa dead. They can't touch it.
They cannot touch it.
They can't touch it.
At all.
Just call it. It's time to unplug the keyboards. Unplug your mice, boys. It's game over. Give Jabs the rampage. Give him the rampage.
He misses the arrow.
But Arbed. Oh, Arbed. This game over. This game is impossible for NIP. They cannot kill the Deucer. They never pressured her. Game is over and done.
They're spraying outside the fountain.
Yeah.
Giving them the loser.
There we go. We love it. We love it, ladies and gentlemen. We love the BM.
Yeah, this
is makes it exciting.
Such a good last pick, Medusa. And like you said, the Tide...
Great last pick, Medusa. Not a very good fourth pick Tide, I'll be honest. The Tide pick didn't do anything this game. It really didn't. They picked it into an Abaddon. And the Abaddon Deucer combo together. It's pretty much sealed the deal. It's 15k lead. It won't be game over yet. NIP will hold on, but they're now 2 melee racks down. That range racks as well, pretty much gone on the top lane.
And they can't even hurt.
But they can't hurt Medusa. I don't...
Pretty much, I mean, even if it's something perfect, I don't think you're going to be able to get anything as Abed just walks out. He's looking for the fight.
He wants the fight.
Snake bounces, hits the Lina. Lina's at half mana.
He wants to steal another rampage.
Uh-oh. Yeah, they're just walking forward.
Yeah, they found people the other side. Arbet will just walk around. Rampage it now. But what's he going to do? It does kill a support. That's going to be about it, though. Arbet sending out the snakes, moving in onto 33. It's a double kill for Jabs. Ace has got a BKB and TP out of there. He knows that this is not a fight they can take. PPD will be separated and surrounded by DJ and Tubu. As PPD dies, Fnatic can head over into the pit in the past.
This one does feel like that, though.
Yeah.
Nice, it's a full Daedalus now on Abed too. They just walk up onto the high ground with the 2 tanky frontliners. Fada's TPing in the back. He's trying to catch the back lines. Yes, PPD dies to Jabs. Buys back immediately. Fada in the back. He's looking for Dubu. He'll find Dubu.
I mean, Dubu's, he's sort of taken one for the team in these fights. He keeps being the one to fall, but everyone else is getting shredded by Abed, as we have yet to see Abed's HP really drop by even 1%. GG is finally called. They know that this game's impossible, as Fnatic will be able to take Game 2 in this 2-game series, ending at 1-1 between themselves and NIP. And the second game, I think the draft was great from Fnatic, the play as well. It worked really...
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
So it will be a mid-hero. It'll be the classic counter to the Razor.
Fine down there, at least until the levels start racking up. Maybe if they get like some missiles and rocket barrage, it's a little bit tougher. We'll have to see. Meanwhile, oh yeah, there we go. That's the problem. Missile, rocket barrage. It was fine, and now it's not. Is that considered a curse?
So can Vici, though, I think, right? You have... I guess the one thing will be the timing on the Earthshaker. Fades, Blink Dagger, pretty important in this one to help set up early fights with Razor, as well as the Ench, because when you're playing Ench and Razor to a pretty large degree as well, it's all about control.
Ori gets stopped there in the mid lane. They think about walking in on him. The right click's coming through, and Ori going to hit the deck yet again as Paparazzi takes down solo top. And also looking for the continued battle as Pasha is going to be forced through the trees.
And Raj is already on his way, but so's Fade, so this kill is very likely.
Oh, Ramsey's got to be careful. Fade rotates in, and he is going to have the fissure. This might just be Ramsey's dead. Fissure connects. Impetus, one more punch is all he needs. Runs away to get the bonus damage. Yang does it.
Yeah, he saw what Ramsey had to try and do by trying to keep that distance as close as possible, but...
So now Yang going to try and assert some dominance up in this top lane. It looks like they're going to bring in a rotation, but Fissure connects onto 2. Yang gets the walk away. Going to flak one to creep as well as onto the Enchantress. And finds the Sonic Wave, gets the kill.
Doesn't matter. Heal or no heal, he was dying to Sonic Wave.
So that's the big rotation, and that's why you bring Ramsey's bottom. But Paparazzi showing up as well. They find themselves another kill for VP. Morphling able to show up, and Paparazzi takes down Solo. And he did have a good time in lane against the Razor, but it's not, I guess 1,000 gold is pretty significant. That was a lot of regen that was bought.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the last are similar, but it's just constant spammed out from Ori. I mean, this guy's got Tranquils, dude.
Speaking of Ori, find another kill onto him. They will take down Roger in turn with Yang. But this Queen of Pain is becoming a problem. Really hard for them to really fight, so it feels like they just need to buy some more time for their draft to really come online.
It feels like they just can't fight,
yeah.
Frankly. That is an issue.
Long stomp, finding Yang. There's the torrent that connects.
Fade
walking into position. Echo Slam comes down. They have the catch. No, Solo able to interrupt. Look at the Morphling damage coming out onto all of them. Can they kill off this Gyro in time? They are able to find that kill. The Sonic Wave with the boat comes through. Connects onto all of them. Ori's going to drop as well. Virtus Pro just running faces into Vici Gaming. They've already been able to take down 3.
No one's got another blink here, but I think they're just a bit too beefy with the bracers.
God. Now the pings come. Now they realize they're going to get there a little bit too late, though.
Yeah. There's no way. That is unfortunate. I mean, he didn't have Echo anyway, I guess, yeah, so. Even with the blink, yeah.
Nice little... You don't get the CDR anymore.
I can read it to you.
Go for it.
It allows targeting allied heroes while morph. You gain mana cost reduction and cast range increase.
The cooldown reduction was a big part of it, but it looks like they immediately want to go in. And this is where things can get very crazy very quickly. Ramsey's on the low ground. Paparazzi spots him out right at the start. The jump forward. BKB already out from no one. Yang is controlled here, but off to the side, they're able to keep Roger and Ramsey's under lockdown. Paparazzi jumps in, finds one, a punch onto Solo, able to find the kill to start this one. Now a second round. The Echo Slam connects onto no one. They're going to jump onto him again. They find that kill. The X pulls back in again, but this is Paparazzi completely fine. And now he chases forward for Ramsey's. The right click coming through. Another fissure, another kill as Ramsey's is going to drop. And this is why Morphling Aghanims is terrifying.
I think it's still pretty good, guys. Turns out you can still just chain lock and chain stun. And I think Fade just gained 2 levels.
I mean, and again, you look at how much damage. Right now, he's rocking, what is that, 600 damage a right click when he has the Enchant Totem. like part of the strength of it is not just the chain stun, it's also the damage amp that you get.
Yeah.
Now switching over, finds Solo, jumps in, finds the punch. No, but the Manta immediately takes off the silence, and it's, what do you do?
That looks scary for like 2 seconds. It's like, oh my god, he's like, no.
He has a BKB. They're going to need to fight absolutely impeccably to win this next engagement, as Roche is going to respawn right now. And it might not start with Pasha getting caught. If Pasha gets caught right here, it's not good.
He is really
The X,
tanky, though.
They pull back in. Okay, jump forward,
All right,
and
well, never mind.
welcome to the slam as they're going to jam, and Pasha in the river.
Like, what a, dude, look at that. I mean, they chained him in. They caged him. They
Yeah.
just double fished him. I go left, you go right. Stuck against the wall.
It's just so hard to deal with.
And he has no buyback. And I don't think you can fight this without buyback on your content. They can maybe threaten.
Oh, they don't even care. They're just running forward for it. They force out the BKB from Ramses, and now they really can't fight. As Vici maybe going to try and go a bit further forward if they want to. Look at the jump forward for Ramses. They want to take this man down. Solo trying to save his carry, but Paparazzi will not be denied as they chase down and going to take down Ramses as well. He is dead. 3 dead from Virtus Pro.
You just see him start coming. He's like, all right, we're dead. What are we going to do?
You can't kill. They have to fight it now. Like, Aegis is just going to make it even worse.
That's true.
Paparazzi back into the Earthshaker form. But VP, they're starting to show up. They need something magical here. They need something really, really good. Fade, though, the double catch again with the fissures. And Roger is going to drop as well. Virtus Pro, they lose another. They bought back on one, but didn't buy back on the gyrocopter.
I think they're trying to delay for his respawn.
Ah, okay.
Using the spirits and everything, and it is working, surprisingly.
But the scary thing is, like, how do you stop this from Virtus Pro? I guess X is going to be one of the ways to do it. Try and, like, control Morphling, maybe kite out his BKB. I don't know. Oh, God. And Solo, yet again, just caught by the fissure. They've got the impetus shot that comes in from Yang, and well, the Hex. Okay, that's a good answer. Are they going to be able to bring him down? They take down Paparazzi. He doesn't have buyback. Is this what they've been waiting for? Virtus Pro, they smell blood, want to turn and take this fight. Ori going to chase forward, already draining all the mana from Ramses. They can't afford to give up Roche to Virtus Pro. But to be honest, Virtus Pro, they might have gone a bit too far. Pasha going to be cut down here by Ori. A really good stomp, connecting onto 3. But is there any more follow-up? The Hex is there as well. Dagger out onto 2. Want to take them down, and Ori dropping ever so low. Pasha shows back up. Roger actually still kept alive through all of it. Roger's going to live, at least for the moment, but eventually will get killed off by Fade. DY deniable, but gets brought down. Now, where else can we go? The buyback comes from the Ogre and the Razor. The fight's going to continue as Pasha trying to hold on to this one with just no one. Another fissure connects, and Pasha ran down. The Kunkka will also be taken to the grave.
Yeah, no one can't go back in there right now, even with the BKB. No one he can just pick off. Because he bought the ultimate orb for the Scotty.
Yeah.
But I think you just recognize and go like, yeah, okay, never mind.
So Aegis going to be claimed now by Vici Gaming. And the combo does not become less potent. God. Paparazzi has really just taken over this game. That one death that happened in the pit. Ooh, no one. Chase down, Echo Slam comes through. He is done. Paparazzi gets the kill. The only real test left is how do they break high ground. Oh, DY found Pasha.
Just put them into submission.
The chase now. Jump forward, fissure block off, connects just right on the edge. Another fissure landing out, but no sleep. Paparazzi going to be controlled for a moment, but he turns, finds that kill onto Solo, chasing forward for more. Lord have mercy, Paparazzi is in your base.
All right, he's got no Aegis though. He's got no BKB.
Oh God, but the impetus damage coming from Yang, even after you deal with the Morphling, you just still have to deal
with
the enchantment.
There it is.
Okay, good force step away, saving his life.
No!
The sleep's not going to connect Paparazzi. He can't keep doing it until Fade is out as well. And they were able to kill him off. All right, 3 dead already. They went too far, and now they fought Yang as well. All of Virtus Pro chasing forward, and a Ramses triple kill.
It is killable. I can't believe it. Man, that Earth Splitter just cracked him. That is, but he took like 1,700 damage from Earth Splitter.
That's insane. The aura on top of him is the big one. But now, Morphling used buyback. There's a DD in the river. Paparazzi runs in, finds it. He wants to chase now, wants to take them all down. The fissure connects. He's found themselves another. Pasha trying to run away. Can they run him down with Ori? Waiting for Morphling to jump back in a second time. They buy back now on the ET, chasing forward for Ramses. The punch comes through. They find that kill as well. Waveform through, not going to get caught, and no one taking the infinite shots. Roger taking the infinite shots. They try and kill off Ori, and they will be able to bring him down, but the buyback comes out immediately. Triple kill for Paparazzi. This man smells blood, wants to find the ET. He did so much damage to me earlier, but I'm going to get to ultra kill and kill you off as well. No one turned upon Fear, but Paparazzi, he's not afraid anymore, and he turns now onto Pasha, wants to chase down this Kunkka and collect his rampage, but is it going to happen? No, he's not Earthshaker anymore.
Oh, he's back.
He's back again in Earthshaker. The switch back forward, finds the rampage. Paparazzi have mercy.
Where's that Queen of Pain? I need a few more. Oh, he's going to be siphoning up Ori.
Oh, he just wants to run. All right, can Vici finish this one off?
I don't know if backdoor matters for a Morphling.
That's true. That is a problem.
I'm surprised they're stopping.
Wait, they got another one. No, he got the second wave again.
Yeah, but does it...
Taking Roche, I think, is generally speaking the safe play, but it also leaves you more opportunities to potentially mess up. And when all of the game is built around this one hero in the Paparazzi Morphling, if he goes down without buyback, there's a world in which it makes it work. So 73% win probability right now from Dota Plus.
That is higher than I would have expected.
Oh god, he's got
for
a
Virtus
DD.
Pro, I mean.
Oh god, he's got a DD. Oh no, this is not good. He's got a DD. Ramsey's just gonna get ran at. The punch comes through. Daedalus procs as well. Ori on the middle of all of them. Walks forward. Ramsey's jumping through the air, trying to kill off Ramsey's. Can they do it in time? I think the answer is yes, as the waveform double kill. And Roger, the one left alive here off to the side, is gonna get pummeled by Fade. Paparazzi turns onto Pasha. He's somewhat low, but I don't think it's gonna matter as GG is called.
See, you don't have to go high ground. You just beat him into submission.
Unbelievable.
Unnecessary here. Oh, what a second phase draft. Virtus Pro. Oh, that was dirty. They straight up bodied him there, right? Getting the Earthshaker and then into the Morphling was so good. So we got Snake on Snake in the final picks here. 1 Snake versus 8 Snakes.
Yeah.
Frustrating for Solo because he was making the cuts to try and connect it into the lane down by the tower.
Burst strike. If that was a call that we're going to go on Slark when he moves in to get that last hit, but now Fade in a little bit of trouble himself. Going to be leashed. First blood drawn by Ramses.
All right, he's getting himself into a position where they hopefully won't spot him, so he can make a play from above.
I like that a lot.
It is covered here though by Fade.
They're moving in with Ramses, it looks like. He's just going to get the one. So the Hex movement in, find Ori, going to force some rotations by the Ogre. DY shows up. A couple more punches, but Roger is going to have to back out now as no one also gets the retreat away. And
oh, no one got hit by the snake though.
He's trouble. Dead. He's going down low. Right click needs another one. The Fire Blast gets the kill. DY takes him down.
She poofs into a pile of bats there. And that's quite the rotation for your Ogre player.
Has 4 stick charges. Chase forward. Try and turn, try and fight. Solo dropping low is going to die to the tower, and DY with a double kill.
He's cleaning up. Give this man one more. Roger's in the pit.
They lift, pull back. Another couple punches, trying to draw that aggro of Roche, see if he can get him to get the deny. The stomp, and Roche gets the kill. Well played.
Damn you, creep. What a surprise. It's all his fault.
Obviously, Vici do not realize that there is a sentry there. Ori is going to get caught here. Roger move into position and just going to drop Exorcism to find the kill into the Medusa. Yeah. Yang and Fade going to chase the Lich back into the trees. Gets the Burrow Strike. That one was blind. Now going to save Telekinesis so that he is not going to be able to back away. A slow, steady death.
Now the creep's got him.
Oh.
Aha.
Is that better or worse? I feel like it's worse.
I'd say it's worse.
You want that Sand King gold. Roger back behind the tower, and well, Ramsey's in trouble. They just kill him off. The Burrow Strike to open it up, and then Fade Bolt.
What? Just, I guess, save that Telekinesis, right? Like 34-second cooldown. It's a good thing that they didn't panic or anything. And look at this play up top here at Paparazzi. I hate this. He cuts the tree from Pasha. He says, get out of there. Damn Leshrac players.
Meanwhile, back towards the mid lane, Ori is going to be found yet again. They're trying to keep him alive with Fade in the area. The slow, steady burn down, but the Mana Shield keeping Ori alive long enough, but no one is eventually going to claim the kill and also take down Fade, it looks like. And Yang can only look on from the high ground as his team is killed off. Just the maximum amount of AoE damage that can kind of burned through even his ultimate.
Yeah, usually that I would say that's like when the Slarks are really far behind too, but it's not too bad this game. Here you can see that double value here from Roger, trying to keep him up. Pasha, oh!
Actually gonna find that kill.
He had ulti.
He made it happen.
He's like, dude, I want to ulti for this. I don't want to do it. And then it was too late.
Chain Frost back and forth. Fade is going to be brought down. Solo.
Dude, he's out of there.
Solo did it. No one, though, is in trouble as Paparazzi is going to run him down. A little bit of extra damage coming in from the Edict as well as the ulti. And now finally, they'll find themselves another couple of kills. Ramses wants to get some retribution, but he might just be going to his own death. They don't manage to find that stun, but still Paparazzi chasing out of mana now and going to have to retreat. Ramses doesn't have pounce. And Vici get away scot-free.
An excellent macro play here from Vici Gaming. I feel like they're just working VP across this map and taking them everywhere where they don't want to be.
And not only that, now starting to push
no,
them
not
around the
again.
map. Ramses moving in some trouble. Dark Pact gonna wear off in a second. They managed to get the purge before the stun was following up. And Roger, good catch there, but he got his ultimate off first. So enough damage is gonna be coming out in a second.
Stolen.
From Paparazzi. Is it enough? The Burrow Strike again through. Epicenter out as well. Immediately TP's away. Ying's like, I don't want to be here anymore. This is no longer my fight. Ori also going to die. And Virtus Pro, they pull it back with the snakes dropped. Fade gets away barely.
Yeah, a little scary with the stolen snakes, but able to still take the victory there.
All the vision in the world. Roger is there to try and play a little bit of a combo breaker, but the rest of VP not really in position to defend against this.
You know when you wait for the courier for like 2 minutes and it never comes? Yang is just like...
They're bringing everybody, though. All of Vici is here, and they have perfect vision over no one. Boom. They have perfect vision on Roger. The jump forward, the epicenter catch onto both. That's going to be a huge combo coming out. Ramsey's trying to do what he's able to do, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough damage. Paparazzi in the back lines finds themselves yet another no one lift up. They do catch out Fang there, but call of damage? Does Paparazzi have it? Yes, he does. God, and it all starts with Yang back behind the tower with the Blink Dagger.
Oh. Can't get much better than that setup right there from Vici Gaming. Very well played. The Yule's almost able to help turn this one around for Virtus Pro. I'm not sure if they noticed just right there that he even like had it going on, because I think it was pretty fresh at that moment. But
and now they also catch Ramses out of mana. Tries to get the jump away. Heal coming from Omni. Is it enough? Chain Frost back and forth. Only once. Yang tries to run. He have the fear, but is also going to have a Burrow Strike in a second. And that catches on to Solo. So they keep Ramses alive, but it is going to come at the cost of the other two supports.
Some more big losses here. Well, you know. And I don't think, at least personally, I haven't seen that many stacks. I feel like every time I look at Ori, he's just hitting like a single camp.
Right.
So he's not accelerating at that wild, dire pace you sometimes expect. Wow, I thought he was out for sure.
Oh, and it's...
Man, it's nighttime. How? Dude, that was so fast.
That was nuts. That's fair.
They're going to see that wave and just be like, the dire scan down bottom, so I'm not sure where there it is. Oh, no, wait, that's a no one ping. Never mind. Okay, there we go. There's the Rubik pings. They know.
And sitting behind him is the rest of the heroes. Ramses tries to find a backline initiation. DY is the one that initially sees silence there. And Paparazzi, Heavenly Grace, coming immediately. Paparazzi walks in the middle of everybody, but the Chain Frost bouncing back and forth onto several of them. That's the catch on the Sand King. Yang is already controlling up one, and Ramses is not in this fight at all.
Dude, Paparazzi
is dead though.
Nutty.
He's out of his mind.
How did he just not like panic? Like, that's a weird fight not to be in.
Epicenter, the turnaround, mid one, so Ori in the middle of all of them, and no one's starting to drop very, very low. But Paparazzi's just gonna back away afterwards. I don't even know what happened in that fight. That was very, very strange. And now Sand King is also controlled. So the Burrow Strike to try and buy a little bit of time, but Yang is also dead. And if they want to, you know, you're going to be able to possibly get some objectives off of this.
I don't think Vici know what happened in that fight either.
What the hell just happened?
So then he's like holding his BKB, but they're just kind of ignoring him because no one's getting stunned. So he did a ton of AoE damage, but it just wasn't enough. They pretty much committed a bunch on just killing Roger, and then everyone else is just like running around doing their thing.
And now Paparazzi might also be going down. They've got the fear onto him. He's leashed. He's dead. These last few minutes from Vici have been so bizarre.
And then Fade obviously had to commit a bunch there, and you can see Roger gets the snakes down too to help secure that kill onto Fade. And yeah, the BKB coming in big, just helping guarantee that Ramsey can actually have a good fight here. And at that point, like, you just ulti and they can't focus. But back into the real game, they're still going for more.
Yeah, and Ori gonna keep his buddies back for the moment. Ramsey's running away, but the Burrow Strike comes through. They got him caught and killed. Okay, just like that, it all turns around. Scotty on Dusa, and suddenly things look a lot better for Vici.
I'm fine with this play. I mean, no protection or anything for these tier 1s. It's a very good thing to do when you have no other option, right? Like, you have to wait. You're not going to buy back on this Slark.
Yang looking for a target. Goes in, finds himself the DP, not bad. The Hex, the chase down, the run, the catch. Is it going to be the kill? It looks like Paparazzi has the split earth for afterwards as no one drops. The burrow strike.
No.
On to Omni Knight. Pasha trying to run. Roger.
Don't save your buddy.
Save your buddy syndrome is not what you want to see, as they will lose another.
Yang goes in. He's like, all right, that's a little crazy. Roger will get to live.
But they have a creep wave. They're going to force buybacks here. Vici Gaming, after a bit of a flub up in the top lane, they make it work afterwards.
Not a great fight now for Ramses. He just lost like so much effective damage on her.
Look at this move. Dude, they're just going into the pit. Oh my god, if this works, dude, did Vici realize? Vici need to get there. They've got to get there so fast. Dude, they're not realizing it. The sneaking of the Roche.
Well, the funny thing is, this is just first Roche. I mean, this isn't even like cheese. I mean, obviously it's good, but it's nothing game-breaking, frankly.
No, it's not. It's true.
You know, I just realized that DUI ended that game at level 19, and I'm really depressed. We didn't get to see what his choice was.
That's fair enough.
Now we have to hope that he gets a 20 this game. Because now he's got the Dusa, which is kind of simple.
Alright. Sees his mana just goes so quickly. Burrow strike through. Good Heavenly Grace. Take it off.
Poking and prodding here. Oh, okay. Big pokes onto no one.
No one.
He is some tanky, though.
Pops the BKB. Paparazzi runs away. The slowdown. Everybody is silenced. The chase continuing to come. But they won't be able to find anything else out of that BKB. And in fact, if VP aren't careful, they might get caught. Two-person Burrow strike again, taken off. Ramses completely out of mana here. He's in trouble, but does have that Aegis. So even if he goes down, it might not be for long. And Paparazzi actually caught in the ward trap. Has to Yule Scepter. Can they keep him alive? Another round of Burrow strike. Paparazzi force staff keeps him alive. The buyback coming. And a good save there by no one. But is it going to be long enough? No, they managed to find the kill. Fade with the Fade Bolt from the other side of the map dang near. And DY jumps to the side with the force staff. Oh, that man's on skates. And the chase forward for more. The Chain Frost, not quite enough. Ramses, does he get brought down? No, he's going to be able to walk away. But Ori plays clean up with the rest.
Oh,
so no,
Fade!
the turnaround Fade! He made it happen.
Oh, the regen rune. It was within his grasp.
And Pasha caught to the side. Burrow strike. No, can't get him.
Had no Burrow, had no Yules. Nothing left in the tank there for Vici to stop those.
And that is the strength of Medusa. No buybacks on any of the VP heroes, just even through the Aegis when it was looking like Virtus Pro was starting to turn it in. GG called, and a 2-0 coming from Vici.
One of those like last big fight situations there. Oh. Man, tough couple of games there from Virtus Pro. Feel like it felt kind of even throw both of them, but at the same time, it always felt like VG had this. Actually, that's not true. First game, it felt like VP were going to take it.
Yeah.
Like, there was always that lingering thought of just like, okay, well, maybe the Morphling and the Earthshaker can do it, and then they did. And it was like, okay, yeah, this thing's still busted. And this one was a little bit more Vici favorite, I would say.
I feel the fire.